There we go. Hollow by Ataraxia. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're hollowing our Ataraxias right now. That's exactly what we're doing. Hello, chat. Thanks for joining. I'm just gonna call you Axel. Is that okay? I'm just gonna say Axel. Welcome back, Axel. Welcome back. I'm just gonna go for that. That's alright with you. I assume it is. I hope so. God damn. The hair is not cooperating. There we go. Okay, good. Big stretch. God, I just hit 420. Oh no, 420. My shrine. I'm in. I'm reading the Garden Sense light novels just an hour ago, and I confidently said that Rushik is the greatest female character in anime light novels. No, denial. Fair enough. I haven't read them. I already thought she was pretty high up there from just the movies, but damn. All right. Maybe we'll read the novels one day, chat. Maybe we'll read them one day. On here. Beautiful. You're right. Let me just make sure my audio is good, chat, and we're just gonna get right into it. So, give me like a couple of seconds here, alright? I think that sounded good, yeah? Yeah, it sounded good. Okay. What are you talking about? Yeah. That was hard to find. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all translated online at this point. I assume it's where Angela read them. I think I have those as well. I think. Let me check. No, I don't. I do not. Which part is this? Depends on who you're asking. I assume you're asking me. I forget. Can Shiki kill servants? Yeah. The Homewatch story? Yes, I think so. But yeah, he can. Yeah, they're killable. Yeah. Yeah, that's obvious. Yeah. Of course you can. For that length of time, I think it would be enough just to keep the doors and windows shut, but since she asked, I really should do a proper job. Void Chick especially? Yeah. Yeah, the keys. I recall the incantation to release the seal. There are 2 layers of locks while she's absent, and on the Toska will find it rather difficult to enter. Did it deactivate? Key turns, I pull out a mountain of newspapers and letters that were blocked in the mailbox. Oh brother, clean out your mailbox! Can't get in, it'll be really funny. Not for me though. Age-old idiom. I guess because it's a constantly asked question. It's a saying, phrase, or expression that has been used for a very long time, often for generations or centuries. Uh-huh. Alright. If I tell Totsuka I wasn't able to do any cleaning because I couldn't get the key to work, who knows what kind of scolding I'd get. Ugh. For a brief moment, I'm stunned. The room, lying on a soft carpet floor, is full of expensive antique-looking furniture. Bro, I don't even know. You start with something like this. Used to a purely Japanese-style environment, I'm at a wit's end. A really expensive-looking Noir light stand over there. It's fragile enough to break if you touch it wrong. There are tons more things like that everywhere. Now, Saka would be used to cleaning Western-style houses. I regret not bringing her along. Yes. We need help here with this. We need some help here. Now let's just air it out and wipe off the dust. Get the room on once over, open the shutters, open the windows. Really is kind of dusty. I guess. From the storage room under the stairs. Which reminds me, Tozuka did tell me something really mean. He said that if I become her living-in apprentice, I would have to sleep in that storage room. Am I a maid or some kind of boy wizard or something? I refuse to laugh at a Harry Potter joke. I refuse to laugh at a Harry Potter joke. I refuse! Not happening. Flapping the brush, I dust the room. Well, just cleaning. This is more like going sightseeing in Tozuka's house for the year-end cleaning ceremony. Look for the bunch of keys for the one to the basement. There it is. It's just the houses are also grand for having basements. Movies and novels tell me that mansion's basement should have a wine cellar or stuff like that. What should I do if that's a dungeon? If it's pretty much the same as the storehouse at our place, the tension of knowing that many rituals have been held here makes me hold my breath. Thinking of what Tozuka must have done here stirs deep emotions. However, that's not what caught my eye. Oh, now she used this for training. What the? Oh, she used this place for fucking training. Oh, what the? What's athletic equipment doing here, I wonder? Yeah, pretty sure this is where she did it, but now she's just doing it for training. Ren grind set. Man, Tozuka sure has a grind set on her. I'm not sure how to comment on its presence. Actually, Tozuka did say that she was doing push-ups and sit-ups before going to sleep. Sooner or later, she'll bring in all sorts of equipment. They'll look just like a gym. Dumbbells don't suit her room, so she probably decided to put them here. However, I think I've seen even more private than the canon. I've seen something even more proud than the contents of her dresser. Yeah, don't touch anything. Let's just pretend I never saw any of this. The house should have gotten plenty of air by now, so I guess I'll leave early. Did I lock it? Well, it's starting to bother me again. Just tell that if I don't improve my magic, things are going to be tough. In more ways than one. Okay, that's simple. Whoa! Holy activity! Main events, alright. Say bye. You forgot a word, the house will explode tomorrow? Shit, you're right. Wow! There's a lot of things to do, hold on. Is it? To finish off the inspection of the heaters that seem particularly out of shape before winter hits, I come back to the student council room. Normally Ace would accompany me, but today it seems he has some student council matters to attend to. I've been managing on my own. Ace, I can't believe you did it. I'm amazed. You did it. You finally did it. I'm impressed, man. Mitsuzuri, I couldn't have guessed. But I'm impressed. Man. Who could have thought, huh? Who'd have thought? Yeah, I can't see how this turns out. I opened the door somewhat abruptly and suddenly see Issei and Mitsuzuri inside. Not only is this pairing quite rare, the way that their shoulders are getting closer, almost to the point of touching, is quite unusual too. The little hope briefly appears in my frozen mind. It sees those red clothes as a sign of evil. This time it's alright. Desperately grasping at straws. Get protection first, guys. Exactly, protection first. Come on now.
いいしろ。人の恋路を邪魔するやつは馬に蹴られても死ねないのよ。当然、痛みは据え置きで。
That's harsh. Depends on the timing and situation, but after receiving a critical injury, I usually prefer just to be left alone to die quietly. Sorry. Sorry. Obeying this divine revelation, I closed the door. Who would have thunk it, huh? Not me. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait. With those two, but with those, I'm sure it'll be fine. Probably. But if I break in my chest, I decide to go home. Nowhere! I'm going home. Hi. Huh? I was interrupting, wasn't I? Huh? Ah! You can try back inside the student council room, just like that. Ugh. Of course it was. Duh. It's Issei, come on.
言う前にあんたが誤解したまま出てったんでしょうが、反省なさい、反省。
Okay.
それ、俺のせいか?
Yes. She seems to be laughing, yet she isn't smiling at all. Despite the fact that they're just friends, she reminds me of Tosaka. Lately, I've started to notice Sakura laughing in the exact same way. But she's probably just taking after her sister. Oh god, no. Don't let that happen. Don't let that happen. That's probably the worst. That's the worst possible situation. Nothing, man, nothing. Yeah, what's going on? This is worst. It's my worst nightmare, man. And then, looking closer, I see a large number of documents spread out onto the desk. Was this some kind of business meeting? Oh.
ああ、なるほど。でもなんで三綴りが一緒なんだ? 弓道部の関係で何か問題でも出たのか?
そりゃ私が文化祭の実行委員だからじゃない。
Oh.
え、そうだったか?
All I get is a collective sigh. What?
ちなみに、その調子じゃ覚えてないかもしれないけど、エミヤも実行委員の一人よ。
Me?
悪い、すっかり忘れてた。
Oh yeah. Sorry.
まあ、まだ活動が始まってないから構わん。
Alright. Cultural festival, is it? Even outsiders are welcome to participate, so both Saber and Ryder should get a chance to have some fun. Ilya hasn't been to one either, though there could be trouble if I bring her along.
ともかく、今はそういうわけだ。こっちの準備があるので、備品修繕はエミヤに頼むだけ頼むが、俺はついていけないのだ。申し訳ない。
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's alright.
いいって、適材適所だろ。それで、今見てきたヒーターの調子だけど。
As I'm expecting to heat him, Mitsuzuri keeps staring at me.
なんだよ、三綴り。
What do you want?
いやー、エミヤって最近普段に輪をかけてぼーっとしてるところがあるから、準備が始まった時にも忘れてやしないかと思って。
I'm not gonna forget. Relax. Calm down. I'm not gonna forget. Jesus. Stuff about the festival and the committee that we just talked about? Can't argue with that.
うん。愛わかった。三つ釣りの不安ももっともなことだろう。エミヤ、帰りに付き合え。
Huh?
そこで文化祭たるものを語って聞かせてやろう。
Huh?
は
Excuse me?
ああ、そりゃいいわね。エミヤが二度と忘れないようにしてやってちょうだい。
Mitsuzuri, shut up!
うん。任されよ。
No!
つまりそれは、今日は一星と一緒に帰れってことか。
そうよ。バイトとかないんでしょ？
Fuck.
まあ、あったら手伝いには来てないからな。
Ugh. Excellent! Mitsuri nods in satisfaction. Better be more of a lecture than a discussion. But I haven't walked home with Issei lately either. So I don't mind.
で、リュウドはなんでそんなに嬉しそうなのよ。
You were really happy about that. Why? Yeah, I noticed that too.
ん？そんなことはないぞ。いや、ないわけではないが、それも普段より迷惑をかけているエミヤのために役立てるとなればこそであって。
ああ、はいはい、わかったわ。
Yeah, stupid boy.
それじゃあエミヤ、引き続き備品の修理に行ってくれる？体育倉庫に壊れたまま放置されてる空調機があるんだって。リュウドは私と体育連の出し物の続きね。弓道部まだ出し物が決まってないんだけど。
Mm-hmm. Alright, and so I'm shooed out of the student council room. Oh well. Can't back out now. This is finished. Equipment repair it is.
エミヤ、待たせたな。
Issei! Hi.
俺もさっき終わったところだ。気にするな。
すまん、三つ釣りね。なぜか議題を引き延ばしよってからに。まったく、弓道部のケーキショップなど評価できるわけがなかろう。
I think so, yes. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Me personally, I think that's a great idea. And you should do that.
その分じゃ三つ釣りと大喧嘩か。
Surely not.
弓道部何やるんだって？
That's a good question. I don't know.
なんでもアルミホ違うな。なんとかいうファミリーレストランのパロディだそうだ。
Family restaurant parody. What?
ケーキ専門というのはなかなかに面白いのだが、あいにく飲食系はリミットいっぱいでな。弓道部には悪いが、11日までに再提出ということになった。
Well, that's a shame. So that's how it is, huh? It's tough for both the archery club and the student council president.
お疲れ様。休日出勤とは縁の下の生徒会長様だな。一世。
That truly is our president, huh?
何？お山は常に時間外労働だ。それに比べればさしたることはあるまい。
You're way too good for this school, they say. Not just at the temple. This is exactly the way he manages whatever undertaking he's responsible for.
どうするエミヤ？まっすぐに帰るか？
ああ。
Come to think of it, it's been a while since we went home from school together. Back in the first year, it's always been either Shinji or Issei. She came along just for fun, and Issei went home on the same path as me.
いや、久しぶりにシントにでも行こうか、一世。
Yeah, let's go out.
実家で手伝わなきゃいけないことがあるんだったらいいんだけど。
そういうエミヤこそ養い口が多いだろう？構わないのか？
It should be fine. Sakura can take care of it. Just worrying about each other's matters, the question remains unsettled. Issei looks at me with his usual disappointed expression.
こんな論議で時間を潰しても仕方あるまい。シントに行くぞ。
Let's go!
了解った。何するかね。
I wonder.
映画でも見ると時間食いすぎるな。
I mean, yeah, but like, you're hanging out with your homies, so like, who cares? It has to be a hotel, but I'm not a babysitter. Yeah, like, it's a hotel, I'm not a babysitter, though.
猫歩くとタイガー道場劇場版か。評判を聞いたことがあるか。 エミヤ。
I've heard some things about the first one. Yeah, I've heard some things.
聞いた話じゃ、どっちも死に滅裂だそうだ。
There I go.
なるほど。喜劇か。
What are you blushing for, bro?
見に行った人間そのものは悲劇らしいけどな。
Huh? What's up with that anyway? A game center's a no-go for either for us. And, well, something like a pool is definitely out of the question. And this is where I get the hell out of there! What I'm thinking is it comes up with an idea.
エミヤ、自分はお山の暮らしが長いゆえに少々甘味を欲していてだな。ど
Damn!
こでに行っても構わぬか。
Really? Alright.
おう、本屋あったしな。そっちでも行くか。
That sounds good. That's our destination has been decided. In the past, we used to just wander around aimlessly, and that's fine. Living in a temple constantly deprived of sweets and meats has gotta be tough. Why are you blushing so much, man?
エミヤは参考書や過去問題集は買わないのか？
そんなのもあったな。
Surely. Whichever, looking at the bookstore display. An honest student like Issa has gotta know a lot about this stuff.
そういう一世こそおすすめはあるのか？
Surely.
それなりにあるのだが、今までエミヤに参考書の類は一通り案内したと思うがな。
That's right. It's always either Fujin or Issa who keeps bugging me. Tezuka sort of pays attention to my studies, but she mostly just keeps drilling me on the magic front.
まったく、他の同級生は予備校だ模試だと大変だろうに。その辺エミヤは太平楽を決め込みすぎていて不安だ。
Hey, listen, I'm sorry, man. I was busy making sure that you all didn't fucking die 6 months ago, you know? Sorry. I was making sure you all stayed alive these past 6 months, you know?
一世ほどできれば。だって、そうか、お山に登るんだよな。
Been a bit busy. Yeah, that's what I heard. Like entirely devoting himself to aesthetic practice at the Ryoto Temple after graduation. No wonder he seems so composed, remaining at the president's post for the whole 3 years.
主上の安堵に覆わんと、我が身のおほけなくも願い、黒染めに身を包んで、ソマヤにいおりを結ぶ所存だ。
Wait, you're gonna wear, like... You're gonna wear something over your entire body? Okay.
なんだそりゃ。ソマヤって、お寺はあんなに大きいのに。
何？第一にエミヤの所持成就を願うことにするからな。大船に乗ったと思うがいい。
Oh, I appreciate that. It cackles. The future sounds clear, but I feel sad knowing my friend is praying for my success.
これは、買うものないな。一世は？
What about you?
あいにくと俺もな。それでは下に向かうとしよう。
To Verde!
ああ、大判焼きとかソフトクリームとかあったな。
The corner of the underground food court, there's some space to have a light meal. He sure seems to have taken a liking to it. Guess he likes the hidden away from the public eye feel of it?
エミヤ、お前の大判焼きの好みは？
つぶあん。
Well, there you go, red bean.
満点とはいかぬが合格だ。
What?
ここでチーズやカスタードといったら、エミヤに罰則を与えて共同せねばならぬところであった。
Alright, that's a bit extreme. Well, it sounds like he has plenty of preferences even for sweets. Offering a crab from La Fleur sounds like a sure way to get Issei mad. He would probably like something as strange like jam or banyaki.
よしよし。特別に俺からこしあんをおごってやろう。
Let's go! We're being treated! Let's go!
おう、あんにきれ。
Should Issei really go into seclusion? I doubt he'll be getting another chance for a sweet wafer cake. This is chill, this is great. It's still going too? Oh, this is sick. Ended up packing the obayaki into a bag and eating on the way back. Buying some extras presents didn't hurt the wallet much. It's really wonderful sweets for the masses.
そうだエミヤ。来週もいろいろ付き合ってもらうぞ。
Alright. It's two friends hanging out. Yeah, this is nice.
今度はたい焼きとか
This is very nice.
うん。それも悪くはないのだがな。今回は文化祭が優先だ。実行委員としての心得、順々と解いてやらねばなるまい。
This kind of stuff I wanted Stay Night to have was just more scenes with Shiro and Issei. So I'm happy that they're in here.
ま、とりあえずは明日からだな。今日は大判焼きに免じて見逃すとしよう。
Sounds good. Ah, crap. Forgot about it again. Mitsuzuri got mad at me that we're going home like this in the first place.
忘れっぽいな、ほんと。
Especially with cultural festival related matters. How should I put it? As if I avoid thinking about it on purpose.
でもまあ、思い出したからいいか。明日から心を入れ替えて尽力するよ、一世。
Yes.
ああ、頼むぞ。文化祭となれば、エミヤに手伝ってもらうことは山のようにあるからな。
Oh, brother. Saying that, Issa puts 3 more obanyaki into my bag.
これが報酬の前払いだと思ってくれ。
Ah, thank you very much.
別に大判焼きで働いてるわけじゃないぞ。
True.
まあまあ、記者を拒むのはよくはない。いつもエミヤには何かと苦労をかけているからな。
I suppose, yeah. That's right, he nods in assessment. Going through the trouble to help Issei has become pretty much natural for me. It's already a habit. Well, it certainly would be impolite of me to just refuse it.
なるほど。じゃあこれは再選代わりに受け取っておく。
A little donation for the people at home, you know?
エミヤ大明神様か。そうだ。再選と明神権現といえば、こういう話をエミヤは知ってるか。
Ah, I've heard words flying around you. Is it diverts the conversation? I guess he wants to show another piece of his knowledge? Of course, I know nothing of the sort, so I just nod.
昔な、この川には竜神がいてたな。古くは神を鎮める祭儀が行われていたんだ。
Hmm.
へえ、初耳。今の秋祭りの儀式で、そんな竜神云々のあったっけ
I knew there was an autumn festival and a birthday take place at Ryota Temple, but I never heard about their origins. Growing up in the temple, everyone seems to be well versed in these objects. Expecting more explanation, I nod once again.
いや、今の祭礼とは関係はない。竜道寺の僧が法力で荒ぶる竜神を3日3晩の家事祈祷の末に釈伏したという話だ。構想なき後に深山の民が秋になると竜神を鎮めた構想の徳をしたって。
Hmm. Oh. I have a feeling I've already heard the story about people with such powers disappearing from the temple. Not one of the complicated ancient legends passed down through generations. I don't understand the old folklore very well either.
どうした？つまらぬ話だったか、エミヤ。
No.
ね、いろいろ興味深い。しかし、いるんだ。竜神がこの川に。
Is there really? Who knows? Let's get the river, I feel no presence there. And besides, I suspect the modern day river pollution would have taken its toll on the living conditions of the great dragon god as well. Pollution. Even a dragon god can't resist fucking pollution.
さて、もうすぐ着くな。
Yeah?
やはりこしあんはいいものだ。
Yeah, it's pretty good, huh?
残りは霊感さんや久月先生のお土産にするのか
We gotta get the Kuzuki sensei. I pick it up and Yaka's still in Issei's bag. Now, I have some as well, but once you divide by the number of people I have to split them amongst. Compared to Issei's share.
しまった。買い食いなどをしたと父上に知られれば禁足者だ。仕方がない。エミヤ、 手伝え。
Oh, so his dad wouldn't approve of this. That's kind of man. That's kind of sad.
ってここで食い切るのか。了解。はい、お茶が欲しいところだな。
Uh huh.
まったく。小山ではまんじゅうやお茶が怖い。
Very frightening.
後で差し入れるってば、一斉。
Mm-hmm. That was good. That was very. That was nice. I like that. Hey, about whoa. Reading books. Whoa. Hey, about. Usual daily chat. Well, this is taking a bath. That's some light practice with Saber to help digest dinner. It's more for the sake of exercise than competition, so rather than using Archer's dual-wielding style, I have just one Shinai. So, coming at me with the usual flurry of blows, Saber starts pointing out, in a relatively gentle manner, the areas that need improvement. Yeah. Yeah. Of course, gentleness is a purely subjective term. My wide open chest got smacked, and down on the floor I go. Trying to ignore the pain, I stood up and read my Shinai once again. Alright. Saber seems awfully happy.
楽しそうだな、セイバー。
ええ、少しずつではありますが、シロの成長は確かなものです。剣の師としてこれほど喜ばしいことはない。
Huh, I see. In front of a coach like this, any student will get motivated.
もうちょい続けよう。今回はちょいと隠し技があるんだ。本当はまだ見せられるもんじゃないんだけど。
Oh. As a token of the student's sincere appreciation of his teacher, I also want to show her something good.
いいでしょう。仕切り直します、シロ。
Watch this shit. Sarah resumes her stance. Just like always, as soon as she sees that I'm not moving, she comes charging forward without giving me a chance to rest. Instead of parrying it from the front, I step to the side as if weaving through, and as we pass each other, she easily avoids the blow I aim at her head.
今までで一番うまくいったのに、あっさり防がれちまったか。
God damn it, Saber. Hang my head in shame.
シロ、今の動きは。
まあ、新しいしないさばきだろ。セイバーをちょっと驚かせようと思って
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We know she gets jealous if Shiro starts using other people's techniques instead of her own that he's being taught. This happened with Archer. Huh? Wait, why didn't I just get the feeling that she's really pissed off?
セイバー。
Excuse me?
どこで覚えたかと聞くのは愚問ですね。
Uh-oh. That is a mama moment, yeah. Uh-oh.
今の足運びと攻め方はライダーのものです。一体いつの間に。
いや、セイバーがいないときにライダーに稽古をつけてもらってさ。
But then, I'm nowhere near Ryder's skill or speed, so it was more like referencing than actually imitating her.
なるほど。つまりシロは相手が誰であろうと教わることにためらいを感じないと。
Now hold
そういう
on.
わけですね。
Now hold on. That's not it. That's not it. All right, that's just what people do, you know. We take anything we see and find interesting and we reference it like a cool technique or something. Just calm down.
ええ。思えばシロはアーチャーの剣技も模倣していましたっけ。
That's because he's literally me. That's because he's literally me. Of course we copy Archer. We're the same person.
セイバー。
Come on now.
魔術は凛、剣術は私と言いながらも実に気が多い。
Well, yeah, the magecraft's from you. The magecraft's from Tosaka. and archer. And the swordsmanship is from you and archer. One time, literally me, he works here. I don't have a way out of this.
しかしだ。アーチャーは目をつぶるとしても、よりにもよってあのライダーからとは。
Yeah, bro, what you got against Ryder?
待った、セイバー何か勘違いしてないか。
You do, yes. She's not listening. Her movement's full of vigor. It raises her Sheena back into position.
いいでしょう。さあ、シロ。二刀でも鎖でも好きな武器を取って構いません。
Oh God.
今宵はいい機会です。誰の戦闘スタイルが一番優れているのか、それを証明し合いましょう。
You are a little stern against a human being.
いや、そんなのセイバーが一番だって分かってるけど、セイバーライダーと稽古したことを怒ってるのか。
そのようなことで怒ってなどいません。
You are extremely bothered by that fact. You need to stop lying. You are extremely bothered by the fact that I train with Ryder. It's all over your face, Saber. You are extremely mad about that.
ただ、シローが私以外の誰かに指示した結果というものを知りたいだけです。
Uh-huh. At this rate, I may as well start watching out for lancers and assassin tendencies. I hear her murmur. Oh shit. Saber, you're looking very scary. Could you not? I'm worried, Saber.
嘘つけ、なんかやる気満々じゃないか。
ええ、稽古ですから当然です。それでは覚悟してください、シロー。
Ow! Ah! What I learned today. First, Saber is still extremely strong, so try not to anger her as much as possible. Second, when it comes to swordsmanship, remain faithful to Saber no matter what the circumstances. And so on. Only now, as my cautiousness is fading, do I finally realize Saber's true, dreadful potential. I'm gonna take a look at that once we finish this session. We're paying for the funeral, or Sakura, I guess. Damn. October 10th, hooray! Iseba. What the fuck? Oh. I have to. I don't know what this is, but I have to. I left the lunch arrangements to Sakura and went shopping. Now then, what shall we do for dinner tonight? Everyone is there's so many people everywhere. This is so exciting. What should we do for dinner tonight? It's already fall, and it would be real nice to have the taste of the season.
そうだな。例えば栗ご飯とか。
Walking around like that, I come upon Castor. Probably buying groceries, same as me. She's wearing a tote bag and looking at a storefront. I need to call out to her, I guess. I'll just quickly finish my own shopping. All done. Grilled pike was on sale, so that's what today's main dish is going to be. Mushrooms were looking good too, so that'll go with the rice. Thinking how to put those together, I know it's Castor again. You seem to have arrived at the same time. She must have already bought stuff and is about to go back. But it doesn't look like it. There's no stuff in her bag and she's still looking at the storefronts. Are you lost, writer? Or Catherine, to help you? And I've realized that I can't just pass by. You agreed as a fellow. So you realize it, Shiro. So you finally realize it, Shiro. You finally realize what you are. He accepts that he's a housewife. The housewife support team, let's go. That's fucking quality. Guys, look at the show. Oh my god, not the Uma terms. You're right though. Speaking of, with that timeline thing I talked about yesterday, Minun, I've made my summoning Uma timeline. For every character that I will be trying to get. Will be trying to summon for. Saving up and trying to summon for. And it's... Well, it's over 15, so... You know. I'm sure it'll be fine. But it's not spread, like, of releases, but... man. Let's see how many I can actually get. Echo Greeter. As a fellow housewife.
おい、さっきから何やってんだよ、キャスター。
あら、セイバーのところの坊や。
You could just call me Shiro. Didn't notice until I actually got a lot closer and called out to her. I guess she was lost in thought?
坊やこそ何をしてるのかしら。
I don't know, I'm confused about you.
見ての通り飯の買い物。キャスターもだろ？
ええ。
Then she looks at my shopping bags. No wonder, some of the ingredients I just bought are still moving.
もしかして、坊や料理できるの？
I suppose you wouldn't know about that. Yes, I can, yes.
もしかしなくてもできるぞ。うちで家事の大半は受け持ってるからな。キャスターだってそうなんだろ？
ええ、まあ。
Oh. That reply sounds a bit evasive.
それで、さっきからずっとうろうろしてるみたいだけど、何か探し物でもあるのか？
Need help with something?
坊や、もしかしてずっと見てたのかしら。
I've not, no.
まさか。俺だってそんなに暇じゃないぞ。買い物に来たらキャスターがいただけって話だ。
I showed up, saw you, thought, oh, okay, she's probably just doing some shopping as well. Left, came back, oh, you're still here. Okay, maybe we should help her out.
そう。
何か探すんなら案内しようか？この辺りはまだ不案内だろ？
After 6 months? Damn.
ええ、そうなんだけど。
Her response is pretty vague.
迷惑だって言うならこのまま帰るけど。
Yeah.
そうじゃないのよ、坊や。そもそも何を作ればいいのかわからなくて。
Also, wow, she's so timid. She's so timid. Now that she's, you know, calmed down a little bit. It's adorable.
どういう意味だかわからないんだが。
She hangs her head a bit and lets out a sigh.
だから、この国の食材をどうすればいいのかわからないのよ。
Ah, you're trying to be housewife, but you don't know how to be housewife with the food you buy. Okay. I see. Well.
ああ。
I see, so that's what it was. But to think of it, Ryder said something along the lines of not knowing what to buy and how to. Well, no, the situation was a little different
だ
there.
ったらどんなものを作りたいのか教えてくれれば何を買えばいいか教えられるけど。
Yeah,
例えば、久月先生が食べたいものとか。
yeah. Or it's just a case of he just likes anything he says.
総一郎様は何を作っても食べてくれるのよ。前に聞いたら、私の作ったものなら何でもいいって。
I thought so. Alright. I was awfully happy all of a sudden. Like some sort of strange switch just flipped on inside her.
オッケー。 のろけ話がしたいだけなら俺はもう帰ります。
If you're just gonna talk about Suichiro all day, bro, I got better shit to do.
待ちなさい坊や、違うから。
Hold on, wait. I listen, kiddo. Listen. Come on, man. I don't know what to do here, man. Great. I'll die of embarrassment if we get mistaken for newlyweds in the middle of the shopping district. That's fucking harsh, Shiro. You know how many people would wish for your situation right now? Do you know how many would wish for your situation now right now, Shiro? Damn. That's harsh.
だったらキャスターが作れるものを作ればいいじゃないか。
Yeah.
でも宗一郎様、この国の料理が好きみたいだし、それにあそこお寺じゃないの。
I don't, bro. Literally dies every 4 days. I wouldn't. You know what I mean. I didn't mean literally the situation he's in. I just meant just that. Like, damn, I would die if people thought I was newlywed to this lady. It's like, bro, have you seen her? Like, all right, damn. Being harsh to cast her, ain't we? Those feel the words of the witch that entranced herself into that temple to suck up energy from the population of an entire town?
まあいいや。どうするにしろ、どんなものを作ろうとしているのか教えてくれ。
Yeah, what's on the menu?
そうね。
Caster's happily blabbing away about her Kuzuki-sensei. Can't bring myself to abandon her, and I eventually end up accompanying her for the whole shopping trip. But unbeknownst to me, this is just the beginning of a lot of trouble. Are you saying there's more outings? Are you saying we're gonna have another outing with... Ooh. Another one, huh? Hey, Sakura. I'm going out to town, bro. I'm sorry. Is this hell? Where the fuck am I? Where am I?
おや、エミヤではないか。
エミヤ。
What a wide variety of greetings. And progressively less enthusiasm with each one.
あ、三枝さんに氷室さんに牧寺。
Ah, it's you two. And you.
私だけ呼び捨て。
You didn't give me one. Well, it wasn't intentional. Just that Makidera-san somehow sounds wrong.
むむ。じゃあ、マキちゃんと呼ぼうか。
There you go.
気味悪すぎ。私をその名で呼んでいいのはユキッチだけだ。
Better shut up.
そうかな。可愛くていいと思うんだけど。
There you go.
残念ながら君が言うのは似合わないな。牧寺は呼び捨てで我慢したまえ。
Real. Thus, Judge Himuru stated her final verdict.
そう、なぜか私には敵ばかり。これもできる女の宿命か。
What the fuck are you talking about?
しかしエミヤ、あんたこんなところで何をしている？
I don't know. What does she mean, what? Am I
なぜ俺がここに？
I was wondering what the fuck we are. But okay, we're in... Well, put it frankly, this is heaven. This store is great.
それはこちらのセリフでもある。
もしかしてエミヤくんもこういうの好きなの？
Yes. So I use it points to a particularly fluffy stuffed toy. I didn't wonder about it myself, actually. So look around, Makita talks as if she holds my very existence in contempt.
もしかしてこいつ密かに一人で遠坂へのプレゼントを選んでいるとか？
Nope.
あ、遠坂さんってこういうの好きなんだ。
I don't know. What do you...
いや、エミヤは違うという顔をしているな。
Homura, thank you. Yeah, I'm sure Toska would prefer jewelry instead. Her needs and hobbies are directly related.
いや、遠坂じゃないんだが、こういうのが好きなのが知り合いにいるんだよ。
そうなんだ。一緒にここに選びに来たりしてるの？エミヤくんは。
Yes! I'm not thinking back to the one time I did in the past. So then, goes Makidera in an overly exaggerated tone.
見かけによらず豆だな、あんた。
Says you.
甘い牧の字。そういうところが彼の陰徳であり、思わぬチャームポイントでもある。奥様受けする魅力だな。
What? What are you? What? What did Homura-san? What are you talking about? I mean, and I guess it's a passing grade too. What the?
そうだよ。エミヤ君は優しい人なんだよね。
You should keep it simple. How did we get here again? And so, the fact that I'm in the stuffed toy shop dawns upon me once more.
ゆきっち、今日は何かいいものあった？
うん。ちょっと可愛いのはあったけど、また今度にしよっかな。
そうか。なら次に行こうではないか。
And the three ladies start walking. Great! I can escape. With that, I leave from the store. Now let's try not to wander around like that. God, you know, Toxima's gonna need.
今月の陸間が出てたか。
Ooh, I'm a guy. I can't be seen in the stuffed toy store. Where? Fuck's sake.
ちゃんとチェックしてるんだな、牧寺も。
そりゃもうアスリートとして当然。なんでエミヤが？
I'm at the shopping mall. What do you want? You act like it's a problem that I'm here. Maybe I could get it once again inside the bookstore. I wonder if we would just take the same path, or we just decided to stop by the same place in the Verde. Odd enough, the two of us are now standing side by side in the same magazine selection.
日村と三枝もまだ一緒か？
ゆきっちはあっち。
Yep, there's Sagusa, standing over there reading some hefty manga volume. She's only skimming through it though.
ヒムロはあれ。まあ何読んでんのかね、あいつ。また心理学か何かかね。
Ah, makes sense. Himuro is rummaging through the new releases section.
そういうエミヤは何を探しに来ているんだよ。
To look at books. Oh, it's a bookstore.
あ、弓道書か？
Nope.
いや、DIY 関係と料理雑誌とか。
Yeah, something like that.
やっぱり生活習がにじみ出てるな、あんたは。
Smell? Oh, give me a break. Used to read some specialist magazine in the past, just like she's doing now. Ended up never subscribing to any of them.
エミヤ、こっち来るな。気が散る。
The hell's your problem?
ひどい言われ方だな。とにかく、お前の本探しを邪魔する気はないよ。
奇遇は重なるものだな。エミヤがまた牧寺と出会うとは。
Mm-hmm, so I'm saying. Human notices me right as I'm about to leave. And I thought it would look odd if I just ran out. I'm with Sagus to come over too.
あれ？またエミヤ君と一緒だ。
Hi.
どうもこいつは私たち3人のうち誰かに気があるらしいな。
Well, if I had to answer, it'd be Himura. But alright.
牧野寺、その論法だと第一の候補者は君だぞ。
Pardon? Himura quips pointedly. Joke of the colossal kind.
マキちゃんってエミヤ君が好きなの？
Yes, it's blatantly obvious.
逆だ。そんな面白おかしい事態があるわけない。
Yeah, sure.
だとしよう。それなら真っ先に声をかけた牧寺にエミヤが惚れているとなる。
Huh? This is fun. However, Sagusa's cheeks are already burning red. Naive nature must have not caught on to the joke yet.
ない。マーベラスナッシング。見ろよ。エミヤもないって目で語ってんだろ。ビーム出るぐらい。
Emiya beam. Alright.
だいたいさ、エミヤの好みって言ったら彼の方じゃないの？かもしれないな。
Beam! You know?
だとしたらエミヤ、なかなか君は女を見る目がある。
Amanya Kane. 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 Who the hell is... Oh! I kind of forgot that was her name. I'm just used to Himuro. Oh shit, right. Hey, that's literally what I said though. Hey, that's what I said. That's what I said though before they pointed out that was Makidera. Nah, it's Himuro. She's way cooler.
そうなの？
Yes.
私じゃないですよね。
Not in that way. You can tell whether she's relieved or disturbed.
いや、まず書を陰と欲せば馬をいいよ。孤児に習えばエミヤの狙いはユキか君かもしれない。
No.
私は馬？
Damn.
お前、ユキカを泣かせたら通覚を持って生まれてきたことを後悔させるぞ。
What the fuck? As I remained silent, the three of them get more and more excited. Uma! Oh my god. Sleeper agent activated. Chat, you guys should play this pretty cool gacha game called Uma Musume. I see. You see, make for one well-balanced party.
しかしこれは単なる偶然であろう。見ろ、エミヤが泣きそうな顔をしている。
I'm about to cry, bro.
だよね。まったく怖い思いをさせやがる。
You won't believe Humuro way too quickly, bro. You took the words right out of my mouth.
おお、やっぱり陸上中距離はこのフレームが主流だな。レンズはレーザーレッドかな。あ、サングラスのこと？
How would you wear those while running?
おお、やはりこのクラスの選手は多いものだな。もっとも私には不便なものだ。
If we have gathered around the magazine Makadera's holding, show them having something to say. Let's over and see a wide variety of runners' eyewear.
そうだよね。カネちゃんメガネだもんね。
Yeah.
そうなると土入りか。あれ高いぜ。
Yeah. Prescription sunglasses and sport ones at that must be even more expensive. I'd like to say that track and field has seen new technology come in, whereas archery has remained basically the same since the olden times. But then even both are improved with the use of carbon fibers. Some lost in thoughts like these, so I go so happily.
これマキちゃん似合いそうだよね。そうかな。あ、ヒムロはどう思う？
微妙なところだな。
Damn.
エミヤはどうだ？
Me?
え、俺？
What, me? Look at that with sunglasses. Let my imagination run wild for a moment.
まんまアメコミの女悪役だな。
Now, why is that, Shiro? Now, why is that? I just... Why is that? Either way, perhaps it was a little too accurate.
そうかな。それはかっこいいってことだよね。
Yes.
エミヤの言いたいことはわかる。確かに目が隠れれば自然と人相は悪く見える。
True. That's funny. It's fun that how true that is.
なんでそこで黒ひょうみたいで俊敏かつ柔軟でかっこいいと素直に言えないのか。
It's just wanted a compliment. What's this? But she was only violent, but she has a cute side too. Or does she?
まあ、俺よりはマキデラの方が似合うだろう。
Yeah.
当たり前だっちゅうの。エミヤにしてみろ。私が悪人ならこいつは小悪党だ。
Huh?
二人ともお揃いだったらどうかな。
I would definitely be the hero of justice, but alright.
差し詰め、犯罪組織の女ボスと部下だな。
That's alright, that's fair. Henchman? And she is my boss? That's horrible!
二人とも泣かせちゃった。
We're both crying here.
こんな上司持ちたくない。
Hell no!
こんな部下を持ちたくない。
That would be a great underling, actually, have you know.
同僚の方が良かったか。
Yeah.
それも嫌。
Yeah! What the fuck? Ugh. Damn. What a hater. As much of a hater as Archer. We're out of options! We have to progress the plot. Fuck! The plot has to continue. What the Holy Grail War? What's the door to Ryder's room? I don't like this, but I have to ask Ryder what she thinks. Couldn't ask her in the morning since the opportunity didn't present itself. Should be a little easier to get serious face-to-face conversation flowing at this hour.
おい、ライダー、話があるんだけど。
Speak as I slide the door open. We'll chat for a bit, and depending on how it goes, I'll try asking about her real intentions.
そうですね。正直に言ってしまえば、さくらに危険が及ばなければそれでいい。仮に聖杯戦争が本格化し、町が崩壊したところで、私は何も。
I see. Right. Your first priority is Sakura. Everything else is second. Right. Well, okay then. So, not having Sakura around turned out to be a plus. She speaks her mind calmly with no reservations. On a second thought, that's definitely a minus. It isn't her reply, it sends shivers down my spine.
そうか。なんだ。万が一にもありえないんだけど、仮にさくらが戦う気になったら、その時点で戦闘開始ってことかな。
さくらが勝利を望むのであれば、そうなります。
Yeah.
私は私のできる範囲で、今度こそ聖杯戦争を勝ち抜くでしょう。学園を血に染めたように、キャスターを上回る規模で、裏手を展開させる覚悟もある。
Well, I somehow believe that with Sakura you could do that.
シロ、それを阻むというのであれば、あなたが相手でも容赦はしません。
Well, yeah, that makes sense. As opposed to command spell to have you leave me alone and only help me has gone away by this point. So, fair. This is problematic. If, although it's a really big if, by stroke of really bad luck, Sakura decides to make such a decision, I can't tell Ryder that I won't go against her. Painful as it is, Sakura were to lose her way, then I will have no choice but to resist. Ryder knows this full well, so she didn't ask me to ally with Sakura.
いっか。そんなもしもの話は置いておいて。しかし意外だな。ライダーはもっと受動的な性格だと思ってた。
Hmm? Didn't expect her to hear that she would sacrifice the whole town's population. Even to Ryder that I got over the last 6 months is of a woman who has many interests, but simply doesn't act on most of them.
ええ、シロの推測は正しいと思います。私は自分から行動することには慣れていませんから。けれど、機会がそちらから訪れるのなら話は別です。戦いになるのなら全力を尽くします。
Fair enough. I mean, hey, that's fair.
殺すときは殺す。容赦なく、残酷に。二度と蘇らないよう。二度と私に挑むなどと思わないよう。
Alright.
ライダー。
Bit dark. This is my body's about to literally freeze up. Missed the guys behind her glasses. Those suppressed, paralyzed my extremities.
でもそれは喧嘩を売られた時の話だろ。
Of course.
いや、仮にさくらが戦う気になっても、さくらはそんな方法は許さない。違うか。
でしょうね。けれど、私とさくらの方針は根本が異なります。セイバーも言っていたでしょう。その時になれば、私は手段を選ばないと。
Fair enough, honestly.
否定はしません。私はセイバーのように高潔な魂は持っていない。戦いになれば人格を変貌させ、思うままに人を殺して回るでしょう。
That's a bit extreme, alright. I get an unpleasant feeling of deja vu. Ryder's self-deprecating reply. Let's take it to an ominous image.
違う。そんなことはない、ライダー。
Come on now.
半年も同じ家で暮らしたんだぞ。ライダーがどんな人間かは嫌でも感じ取れる。お前、あんたがあんなのと同じだなんて言わせない。
Mm-hmm. It's because of my dizziness. Like an idiot, I let my feelings flare up in a way that's very unlike me.
シロ、いい機会です。一つ忠告しておきましょう。
Okay.
私は怪物です。あなたたちが伝え聞いた通りに、人々に恐れられた魔物なのです。
I simply refuse to believe and accept that.
この手は血に汚れている。かつて私は神殿で多くの勇者に挑まれ、例外なく食い尽くした。
True, true.
こうして今人の姿をしているからといって、それを否定することはできません。
メドゥーサの伝説は知ってる。
Mm-hmm.
けどあれは向こうからやってきたもんだろ。ライダーはいつだって襲われる側だったじゃないか。
Yeah, they were always after you. You didn't go after anyone else. Is it Ryder's fault that she was turned into an ugly monster, or that she was hunted by humans? Being a monster by the name of Medusa has always been a victim in the end.
その証拠に今ここにいるライダーは人を襲わない。さくらを大事に思ってくれて、俺たちにだって気を使ってくれるちゃんとした人間だ。
Uh-huh.
それは私が英霊としてのメドゥーサだからです。サーバント、いえ、英霊は英雄の全盛期の姿で召喚されます。今ここにいる私はメドゥーサと呼ばれたものが人の形をしていた頃の私に過ぎません。ですがメドゥーサである以上、怪物に変貌する側面もあるのです。私はあなたが思い描く人間ではない。それは文字通りの怪物で、醜悪に変貌し、際限なく増大した人間にとっての絶対悪と呼ばれるものです。
That's depressing. Even I've thought about it before. The difference between the female monster in Greek mythology and Ryder's present form. Simply assume that the myth was wrong. But such naive thoughts are no consultation in the face of this curse.
私は殺しました。殺すたびに変わっていった。私の名が強大になればなるほど、挑んでくる人間の数は増えていく。人と魔と英雄は循環する勢力です。人間は魔にはかなわない。何千の兵隊を差し向けようが、人である限り怪物には太刀打ちできない。私はその法則に守られ、より怪物としての属性を強めていった。
The food chain between humans, demons, and heroes. Humans cannot win against demons. Demons are defeated by heroes, and heroes are regulated by humans. Thanks to that rule, the now transformed monster Medusa endlessly murders humans to grow stronger, only to be sacrificed to one lone hero.
それが私の正体です、シロ。私のオリジナルになる存在がどのような姿か、この私が神殿に閉じこもり、どれほどの歳月と勇者を飲み込んで、どんなものに変貌してしまうかなど、あなたにはわからない。私にだってこの後私がどんな怪物になるか考えることさえできないのですから。
Jeez. How much I try to overlook it, my real self is that of a monster. Ryder explains matter-of-factly. I have neither the right nor power to deny that.
なんだってこんな時に言うんだ。俺はライダーをそんな風に見たことはないし、これからだって変わらない。
Hmm?
ただ、セイバーと同じように。
I thought I'd tell her not to fight Nielsen from now on. Hearing the confession it led to, I fully regret it.
情けない。俺にはライダーにそんなことをするなっていうことしかできない。
いいえ、私も意地が悪かった。どうしてか今のシロに話して困らせたいと思ったのです。
Oh. Ryder! Fuck's sake. I just wanted to make you feel uncomfortable. Oh my god! Where did I even go? Oh, it's down below. Oh shit! Hi! Hey, that's A. One friend is still a friend. And that actually reminds me, I forgot this is where I put the fucking alerts. Shit! Fuck! Raise the walls! Let's notice a combo roads. Damn. Well, thanks for joining. I forgot to put the alert box down here. Fuck, where do I... Oh shit. What if I have an idea? I have an idea. We still make do. I do this. And then we do that. And then that. It should go over me whenever it happens. But we'll find out when it happens again. We besieged! Oh god! But it's my friend, so it's fine. We're just checking which is channel with Ryder. You know how it is. Hope you had a good stream, learned some things.
けれどこれでよかった。あなたが日々私に抱いてくれる間違いは嬉しくもあり、辛くもあった。
Oh, and you wanted to make me uncomfortable. Oh, thank you.
だから、もしもの時のためにきちんと知っておいてほしかったのです。
Bye, thank you for telling me. I no longer sense the dark shadow that had lingered up until now. Ryder, back to her usual self, quickly passed her head.
迷惑をかけてすみません。ですが、忘れないでください、シロ。その時になれば、私は人間を食らう怪物になるということを。
I hear you. In her voice, I can sense a faint, pleading tone.
わかった。その時は俺も覚悟を決める。けど、それはもしもの話だ。さくらがライダーのマスターである限り、決してその時なんて来ないよ。
Yeah. Wonder how much of her feelings are understood. At the very least, I'll look her straight in the eye and leave the room. Damn. Ryder, you're so depressing, you know that? No one! Nothing! Not again. Motherfucker.
坊主、なんで俺の横で座ってる?
Well, it's even better than I thought!
あんたの方がやってきたんじゃないのか、ランサー。
Hold up, this is peak! Bro, Lancer, I was here first. Me and Lancer, one sad pair, sit on a bench at the park. I was here first. He sort of sat down next to me, complaining about stuff.
そうか。俺は野郎と一緒に座る趣味はなかったんだが。
And yet here you are.
男で悪かったな。女ならいいのかよ。
Would that be better for you, Ryder? You're right, Ren.
そりゃもう大歓迎。一緒に座るより俺の上に座らせるね。
Damn. Damn. Really? Damn, I feel privileged. Man, if only. Shiro, run home, get some cross-dressing clothes on. Cross-dress real quick, hold on. Gotta test something.
なんでんなことでいちいち顔を赤くするな。
True.
ついてるもんついてんだろ。
Shut up. I'm not blushing, and I do still have my stuff. I'd like to shout that out, but this is a public park.
ついてんのか？なら俺も座らせる。 いや、俺が女に座るねぐらいの粋な答えはできねえのか。
I mean, I suppose.
それは粋じゃなくて単なるセクハラだろ。
Yeah, that's harassment actually.
なんだそりゃ。武器か食い物か。
Oh my fucking god. Okay, we have to teach this guy about sexual harassment. Alright. Lancer, listen, shut up, sit down. You were sitting down? Good. Stand up and then sit down again. We gotta teach you what sexual harassment is, alright? Like, I assumed he knew what that was, considering how nice he was about Shiro and Tosaka being together and all that in UBW. Or that he assumed there were things, therefore he wouldn't put his hands on Tosaka at all or anything. So it's like, oh, surely he knows. And now you have him here, it's like, wait, you don't know what harassment is? He doesn't know? He was raised by Skeptic. I don't think he knows. I'm now explaining the concept of sexual harassment to a hero of mythological times. He doesn't know. I can't believe he doesn't fucking know what sexual harassment is. What the fuck? Alright. This is too much. It's almost impossible to explain what internet is to Tosaka. Bruh. The girl didn't deem it important enough information. I mean, you might have a point there, man. If I do try, I'd probably be taken for a clown. Lancer comes from a world where night crawling to plunder the goods was still commonplace.
でだ。
So?
何が悲しくて俺は小僧と二人っきりなのかね。
I suppose, yes.
またいつもみたいに引っ掛けてればいいじゃないか。
Go fishing instead.
そうは言っても、今日はなかなかいいのが泳いでねえからな。
What? Target in sight, he deploys from the bench in one smooth, fast motion.
ねえねえ、彼女たち。今ちょっと時間ある？
Oh my fucking... And so it begins. I do wonder what sort of girls he's picking up this time. Ladies, sounds like a big catch.
私たちですか？
彼女たちという以上は我々だろうな。
You're trying to catch Saigusa, Homuro, or Hoimuro, and then Makidera. I'm not... What? But I'm not clicked on the game. That was weird. Wait. That's the track and field club!
俺？怪しいもんじゃないって。
That is already a suspicious thing to say.
キレン、お名前は？
Yeah, your name?
ま、ランサーとでも呼んでくれ。それが嫌なら、冬木の青ひょうでもいいぜ。
Alright.
私が冬木の黒ひょうだと知って言うんだね、あんた。
Hold on, you might get along. Makidera, the self-proclaimed Black Panther, responds to Lance's remark. Alright, the two of them should have started a fight by now, but strangely enough, they actually seem to be getting closer instead. In fact, may even get along quite well.
あ、君が黒ひょうなんだ。いつか会ってみたいと思ってね。
No, you're just just fucking making shit up.
いや、そんなお兄さん、みんながそう言うけども、私は別に。
Nah, Lance was just putting on a show for that.
マキちゃん有名人だよね。
Nah, he's gaslighting you. He's gaslighting you. Stop.
マキデラしか自称してないと思ったのだが、世間は広いものだな。
But oh no. No, I bet that was Lance's first time hearing it too.
で、こっちの綺麗なお姉さんと可愛いお嬢さんは黒ひょうの君の知り合い？
はい、私たちマキちゃんの友達なんです。
There's a whole ass Mamba moment.
うん、ヒムロとユキか、一緒の部活で。
また、言うまでもないな。うん、黒ひょうの君、走るの速いだろ。
He's gonna guess track and field.
わかりますか？
You are inflating her ego, buddy.
しているからね。大したもんだ。それくらい鍛えているなら、なるほど。黒豹の二つ名もふさわしい。
Okay, he usually does that to just raise people up, but he might be speaking the truth here. Gah. What a smooth talker. There's gallantry behind that wildness. Next, Lancer quickly glances over Himura.
そこのお姉さんはそうだな。速さじゃなくて跳躍。横より縦方向にだな。
おお、当たりだ。結構な目をしているな。
Damn, Lancer, you're good.
で、そこのお嬢さんは
Sagusa is the team's manager, so athletics isn't her strong point. This looks to be a loss for a good positive analogy as well.
私はマネージャーなんです。カネちゃんは走り高跳びで、マキちゃんは中距離のエースなんですよ。
Wait, medium distance, what, middle distance? She's a medium runner. Alright, chat. So she's a medium runner, probably a front runner at that, given she's the Black Panther. Alright, I think we know what stats to go for. I think we know what stats to go for here, for Makidera. Alright. I think we know. Lots of speed. And then some standard recovery skills just in case. And then... we box her! Yeah! Boxing! Let's go. Just build it just like boxing. That'll do. Boxing the shit out of her.
お兄さんもやるみたいだけど、種目は何？
Magneto either sincerely believes that Lancer is somewhat involved with track and field, or maybe she just likes being hit on by men. Whatever the case, Lancer sure is a fine man, much as I hate to admit it. Boxing, 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 boxing! Man, boxing's great. Of course it is. Of course it's the javelin throw. Ah, gee, I wonder why. Oh, gee, I wonder why it's javelin throwing. Oh, man. My body's machine that turns 1,200 speed into Guts 1 star spark. Oh, 1 Guts star? How about 1 wit? With over 1,000 wit already. That's what happened to my Agnes run. 1,200 speed, decent stamina, power and guts. Wit was at 1,070. And what is this wit spark? 1 star. Like, bro, I'm sick. His wit is over 9,000. You think you're fun? Specialty? Yeah, right. Specialty, bro, you cheat. Bro, you cheat doing that. You fucking cheater. 6 wit decks go crazy. I did a 7. Actually, before I started stream today, I did a Haru Urara run today with 5 speed and 1 friendship. Honestly, greatest run I ever had. Actually, chat. A run I did have, actually, I think it was 2 days ago. Yeah. I had I don't know if I did... what, that friendship? Oh, it boosts the bond gain for the other cards. Like the Tasuna or the 4-star, the SR with the other trainer. They increase the amount of bond you gain for every other card. And they give you, like, recreational activities, which gives you mood, energy back, and skill points. It's a way to gain extra skill points on top of what you can already earn in the actual career. They're pretty handy. They're surprisingly really handy. But yeah, I was doing I think I said I was doing a King Halo run. Which, if you don't know, she's usually mild to medium. But she has 1 race. Of her cards, 1 of 9 to the game. Real. I had 1 run. This is a 1 run attempt with a King Halo. I got to the big race. She has 1 long race. You don't have to win it. You just have to participate in it. And I think it's 3,000 meters, I think. I could be wrong. Or am I mixing this with Haru Urara? I could be. No, it's King Halo. And I'm like, okay, it doesn't matter if I win or lose. I just have to run in it, and then we move on to the short mile and sprint race. It's fine. And King Halo decides to just lock the fuck in and win the entire long race. Like, she was in second place the entire fucking run. And then gets first at the end. Like, you're not built for long races! How did she... Alright. Cinema, honestly. And then when I finished the run, she was A rank. So I'm like, alrighty, sure. A rank, hey, I'll take it. She said she did not care. Like, nah, I am winning this shit. I'm king for a reason. Like, alright, fair enough. And now she's my highest rated A rank. Second highest rated A rank next to Agnes. Like, alright. Sure. I'd win. Exactly, it's like, nah, I'd win. I think that is literally one of her quotes, like, some dialogue she says before the race. So it's like, nah, I will win this. Watch. Fuck, yeah, you did. And it did change the career, because I've had it where she didn't win that race, and the career just kind of goes on. But her winning actually just changed it a little bit. Just a dialogue. It's pretty funny that, like, oh, okay. They'll account for you winning that shit. She truly is. And honestly, after she won that long race, I think it was the Tenno show. I could be wrong. It was Tenno show or something. I'm not gonna lie. She went up my favorites list. After she won that, she went up my favorite list. I'm like, you know what? I'm a believer in King Halo. She's fucking cool. Nah, she's cool as fuck. I was fun. She was kind of neat, but didn't really like her all that much. But after that performance, nah, I'm a fan. I am a King Halo fan.
なかなかできるとお見受けしますが、どれくらいの記録を?
Speed of about Mach 2 and distance of around 40 kilometers. Jesus Christ. No, not only that, it can completely hit the target even if it were on the other side of the Earth. It scares my Lancer would actually say something so careless to these 3 girls who don't know anything.
そうだな。ま、俺に勝てるやつはそういないはずだ。世界で2人、条件付きで3人ってところか。
Vids are filming about what do you use to send videos on Discord? Nitro. I use Nitro. And therefore there is no limit. So I'm broke. I got nothing. I spent my money on commissions. Or on emote commissions. So I can't, man. I got nothing. Exactly. Yeah. Don't know, condition maybe 3. Those slightly spoken words carry much truth behind them. Makadera and the others have no idea who they're talking to. Feel it's... Makadera and the others who have no idea who they're talking to feel that it's not Lance's arrogance speaking.
すごいですね。羨ましいな。なるほど。冬木の票を名乗るだけの腕前ということかね。同じ。私と同じ。
Fucking evil ass laugh, bro. No wonder they call you a villain, Makadera. That was Makadera who couldn't wait to say that she was also great. But yeah, just send it on Google Drive. You have 15 gigabytes to spare there. Aside from that, Lancer seems to be connecting unusually well with the trio. Did this hunting session actually end up a success?
まあその辺のことはもっとゆっくり話さない？
それは私たちを誘っているのか?
Yes, he's hitting on you.
どうしよう、マキちゃん。いいんじゃないの？私らはちょうど暇してるからさ。
Makadera must be in the seventh heaven after being complimented like that. Even though it's still cautious, Agusa is just overwhelmed by the rapid development and things are going Lancer's way. Oh, am I going to win a successful hunt of his for the first time? To see my fellow comrades right before my eyes. If one of them is a little odd, I can't let them fall prey to his poisonous bite.
なあヒムロ、この人いろいろと強そうだしおかしそうじゃん。私話聞きたいな。遊んでほしいな。
確かに。いや、私が行かねばマキデラが何をしでかすのかわからない。お供させていただこう。
私も同席していいのかな。
Well, yeah.
喜んで。お嬢さん、かわいいね。彼氏いる？
I was just getting excited. The girl's burning red too. Poor girl.
いません。お兄さん、ユキッチは純情だからいじめちゃダメ。
Leave her alone.
ああ、それはすまなかった。じゃあほら、場所を変えようか。
Congratulations, Lancer. Clapping softly, I get up from the bench. And I'm sorry, Lancer. This hunting session. Heavens may forgive you. But I will not!
俺、エミヤ？
You stop right there, buddy.
なんだよ、苦虫潰したような顔しちゃって。あれ？エミヤくん？
エミヤ？
しまった。またお前の知り合いか？
Don't you play dumb with me, Lancer.
そうだ。なら俺がどういう手段に出るかわかるな、ランサー。
よせよせ、仕掛ける前ならともかく釣り上げちまったら止められねえよ。そりゃお嬢さんたちに失礼ってもんだ。
He has a point. As a master hunter, Lancer is determined to follow through on his catch.
もし引くとしたらどんな時だ？
そりゃお前、お嬢ちゃんたちが俺を倒した時だろうよ。
What the fuck does that mean?
よし。その言葉忘れるなよ。
How to use from... I'll get you on the main court. There's a way. Maybe Hope is in battle, but I do have a trump card for this very occasion.
おい、ヒムロ。
なんだ？エミヤはあの御人と
You
知
got
り合
real
いのようだが
close.
危険な男なのか？
You got real close here, Mano.
それはまだわからない。あれで気のいい男なんで、おかしなことにはならないと思うんだが。
Yeah.
正直、そうなったら冬騎士で助けられるのは6人ぐらいしかいない。
それは厄介だな。
Yeah.
ではここで断った方が賢明か？
いや、あいつを迎撃するとっておきの手段がある。
Yeah, yeah,
も
yeah.
しおかしな風向きになったらだな。
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whisper a few words to her.
ん？本当にそんなことでいいのかね？
What the f...
いい。で、終わった後に名前を教えてやってくれ。
Huh?
了解した。それなら私たちでもできそうだ。
Good shit, Himino. You got this.
おーい、話はそれでおしまいか？
ああ、あとは好きにしてくれ。
Have fun.
よし、それじゃあ行こうか、お嬢さん方。もうじき昼だしな。まずは腹ごしらえと行こう。当然こっち持ちでね。
いいね。私マークお腹いっぱいおごってほしい。
Of course you want a fucking burger.
ありがとうございます。
ほう、なんとおあつらえ向きな。
Oh, Himuro. Evil thoughts are gathering. Evil thoughts are gathering, Trent. She's thinking something evil. Closer than ever, all four of them leave the park. So leaving, Himuro gives me a quick thumbs up. So, more than 10 minutes later, I'm still sitting on the bench, basking in the sun. There you go.
なんてもん食わせやがるか。
There you go. A refreshing scream resounds throughout the clear sky. Kicking up a dust cloud behind him, Lancer runs toward the port with all the speed of a raging bull. Shiro Emiya. Emiya Shiro, you are... You can be a little bit evil sometimes, you know that? But I told Himuro was very simple. If he starts acting funny, Find an excuse to feed him a hot dog.
Shikashi, 効果てきめんなのはいいが、10分で作戦発動か。
Why a hot dog? Why a hot dog?
だから恐ろしい男よ、ランサー。
Well then, I take myself off on the bench and head towards the nearby fast food place. Let's go have lunch at the site of the Hound of Coolin's defeat. Glizzy! I can't believe he got defeated by a Glizzy. Caster's back! I'm sorry, Sakura. I gotta help out Caster. Housewife support group, let's go! The housewives gotta support one another, you know? I finally made it to the shopping district. A little early for lunch preparations, but I walk around, looking for any big sales, and suddenly I see Sakura. Oh, never mind. Oh, this is great! We talk about today's menu. In the myth of Ku, when he was a child, he's accidentally killed the dog of a blacksmith and swore to be his hound, Ku. So the kid of the dead dog grew up. Oh. And therefore him eating a hot dog is actually fucked up. I see. I stop and take a good look at her companion. That's no mistake. A Caster Sakura duo, huh? Chat, this is an insane duo. What the? I've seen her around lately, but it's rather unusual for someone to accompany her. Hi! Who turns around and calls over happily? Wait! Whoa! You're using his name now. Wait a minute. Macaroni and cheese ad? Well, you simply just gotta be better at that point. Should have had a subscription. Just saying. Should have had a subscription. I'm just saying. Did you get around it at that point? That's what all I'm saying is, should have had a subscription. So. Also, wait, you're calling, not boy. What, Caster? What happened? None of that boy business. That of itself is weird. He was also standing next to Sakura and smiling happily. A cataclysm. Perhaps chance granted by the heavens?
こんにちは。さくら、キャスターと知り合いだったのか?
Hooray! Thank you for the tier 1 rain. Get ready to pay rent next month. Alice demands it. Also the 6 months. Appreciate that too. 6 months. God damn. This is... It's actually crazy how immersed you're reading that you're trying to fight. Oh yeah, wait, I did say none of that boy stuff. Oh, oh god, I did say that. Oh god. That's the second time I predicted something he said, or does. Yeah, it's actually, yeah, that's happened a lot now. Oh shit. It all started with the fucking Elias scene where I put my hands up, and then Shiro said he put his hands up. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god, I'm becoming Emi Shiro. Oh god. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Oh shit. You're gonna make me catch myself on that. Wait a minute. We're reading 150 RV and then the sequel to after just a motherfucker. Oh no. Remember a certain class, which would I be? Well, if that means I would gain appropriate abilities to accommodate for my class. Bro, man. Give me assassin. Presence concealment A, you know? Give me assassin.
竜道先輩のお宅にいらっしゃるんですから、そうですよね。
Not expected. If you met me outside in the social world, you would realize how actually obvious that is. Anyway. I suppose only seeing me through here and such, you'd think that, oh, he's a sociable person, that fellow. No, no. This is just a big exception. No. I already know for you. Mind you, I said assassin because I was not counting the extra classes. So if you're gonna say moon cancer, listen, I wasn't thinking about the extra classes. I was thinking of just the 7. But yeah, I'm guessing the answer is moon cancer. Because it's easier to determine what you would... Oh, caster. Oh, fair enough. I just think it's easier to determine what you would go for if you picked any of the 7 base. The second... Magician, that's fair. But the second we go to extra classes, it's like, bro, what does it even mean to be a... What does it mean to be a fucking foreigner, you know? What does it mean to be... Well, foreigner means you have a outer god inside you. That's about it. Also from Eldritch Horror. Or you're Alco and you're just from a different timeline. Or some shit. And for like... Actually, the all makes sense. It's just very specific stuff. Unlike the main stuff. I'm rambling. I'm gonna continue. It does, but it's like, it makes sense. Avenger, you're someone who seeks vengeance, obviously, to avenge something. Alter Ego, it's you having a separate ego on top of your own. Foreigner, it's usually some sort of eldritch connection or different, like, you're not from this world. Pretender, you're always pretending to be someone else. Moon Cancer, you are somehow affiliated with the moon or an enemy of the moon. And then you have... The fuck are the other classes? I don't remember all the fucking extra classes. Hold on. Ruler, right. But that usually means you govern a rule over something. So that's about it. That could be a lot of things. And then Beast, you want to slaughter all of fucking humanity. Anyway.
初対面の挨拶はいらないわね。こんにちは、エミヤ君。マトウさんとは仲良くさせてもらっているわ。
This is weird.
私もエミヤ先輩のお家にお世話になってますし。
Yeah.
ええ、境遇が似てるからか、つい話が弾んでしまって。
Yeah, I should see that. I gulped down the retort welling up in my throat. This caster is not the caster I know. Not how one looks at it. She's a well-educated woman, a perfect, beautiful wife. Real. Real. Suichiro literally won, like, out of everyone. He got the biggest win. He got the biggest win ever. Good job, Kusuke-sensei. Well, this is truly an unbelievable situation.
もしもし、つかぬことを尋ねますが、お二人はどんな馴れ初めだったのでしょうか?
How did this happen? The extreme shock made me go into news reporter mode.
はい、それはですね。
What the?
可愛いじゃねえか、お嬢ちゃん。
Lancer! For 1 second, man, stop being a dog. For 1 second, stop being a horn dog for 2 seconds.
何? 最近はメイドっていうのか? 家庭的な女の子っていうのもいいもんだね。どうだい? 買い物が終わったら俺に付き合わないか? なんだったら一緒に回って荷物持ちを引き受けるぜ。そう怖がりなさんな。取って食おうってほど野暮じゃねえさ。俺はできるだけ今を楽しもうってのがポリシーでね。退屈はさせねえし、後を引かない甘い時間をだな。
お待ちなさい、そこの打剣。
What the? Nah, chat. I found the thumbnail. I found the thumbnail for the VOD. I found it right here. This officer, this right here. This is the thumbnail for the VOD. There's no context. Deal with it. This is the thumbnail. This right here. What the fuck?
ここは天下のマウント宮山商店街。イヤソのように自己中で好き勝手な振る舞い。天が許しても、この私が許さなくてよ。
For once to have games so bad. Thing is, if he wasn't such a creep about it, he wouldn't even be that bad at it. As you saw with the 3 earlier, he's not even that bad at it. It's when he starts being a fucking creep, it's like, alright, man. Sure is. Alright. Alright, man. You.
よく聞こえなかったわ、ランさん。もう一度言っていただけるかしら？
Yeah, he's dead, bro.
そうしたら遠慮なく全身に火がついて走り回るようなホットドッグにしてあげてよ。
Damn!
バカ野郎、とっくに遠慮なしじゃねえか。そっちこそ場所をわきまえろ。
何を言うかと思えば、
Huh?
私はお客様。あなたは魚屋の店員でしょ？クレームには笑顔で耐え忍ぶのが接客というものよ。
She has a point.
半端に買い物慣れしやがってこのメギツネ。今日は日が悪い。
Man.
あばよ、これ以上クビになってたまるかっての。
愚かね、ランさん。この商店街では私たち主婦こそが最強なのだと思い知るといいのだわ。
Better believe it! I cannot believe this is Castor talking. I cannot believe these words are coming out of Castor's mouth. I cannot fucking believe it.
さて、騒がせてごめんなさいね。余計なお世話だったかしら、お嬢さん。いえ、
ありがとうございました。
Oh, that is truly a blessing. It really is.
もしよろしければお名前を。
And that, that's how it is.
それ以来仲良くさせていただいてるんですよ。
Just like that.
ちょっといいか、キャスター。
Just for just a single moment. How about you cast her over to the side?
どういうことだよ、一体。さくらを助けてくれたのは感謝するけど、何か企んでるんじゃないだろうな。
No! Why would she?
安心なさい。害はないわ。ランサーがここに抱っこしているのは気に入らなかっただけ。
Yeah, he was just being a bit of an ass and just got rid of the problem.
ああいう男は昔から好きになれないから。
Well, there you go. She cursed her lips into a beautiful smile. So like this elegant newlywed wife is lying.
それに、マトウさんは宗一郎様の教え子でしょ？
Wait, newlywed? I don't see a ring anywhere.
それで学校でのことをいろいろ聞かせていただいてるの。
Though I say that, listen, they could be on the other hand. I don't know, right? They could be on the other hand.
一世とはそういうことを話さないのか？
Or maybe they do it different at the temple. I don't know.
あの子は宗一郎様とは義理の兄弟のような関係なのだから、私にも懐いてくれればいいのに。
That's right. You want to make sure you're friends with all of who he knows and all. That makes sense. That makes sense.
じゃあキャスターさんは久月先生と結婚されたら竜道先輩にとってお姉様になるんですね。
Never mind, she's not married yet. But yes, that's true. Wow. It says misfortune with women seems to never cease. That's really mean. Alright. You didn't have to say that. Come on, Cheryl. Stop being such an asshole to women. Damn. Well, any woman that isn't Sakura, Saber, Ryder, Ilya. No, you're kind of mean to Tosaka. You're kind of mean to Fujine. Never mind. Great job, Shiro.
そうしたらもっと打ち解け合いますよ。
True.
羨ましいな、リュウド先輩。ねえ、先輩。
What are you jealous of him? Why?
ああ、まあな。
Yeah, sure.
いいですよね、新婚って素敵ですよね。
Uh-oh.
嫌だわ。そんなに言われると照れるわよ。
I never thought in a million years I'd hear Caster make noises like that. This is making me reflect on things I've said to her in the past, that's for sure. You're acting humble, but there's no hiding the joy overflowing from within. Alright, Caster-san. No matter how calm you pretend to be, it's all there in plain view.
そういう麻藤さんにも素敵な人がいるんでしょ?
Gulp. About that.
結婚とかそういう長い視野でのお付き合いは全然できてませんし、そういう立ち入った話はまだまだ先で。
Your heavens feel variation would like to disagree with that statement.
でもその方にご両親はいらっしゃらないんですが、その保護者の方とはうまくいってますから。
Smooth. Smooth. Flapping about, Sokka makes weird motions.
可愛いじゃない。
And Cass just looks on with a smile. And I feel pretty awkward. What? What am I seeing? Is this heaven? Am I within the gates of heaven? It can't be. Maybe she's embarrassed because she comes so often and doesn't want someone to overhear or something. It's the shades of blue, gang. Isn't that right looking at us from over there? Oh shit. Ryder glares this way. Not as if to jeer, but more like a snake focusing on its prey.
なんですよ。ね、先輩。
Sorry, I was zoning out. What did you say? Huh?
ですから先輩が私のお料理の先生だって。
I missed that much? Oh, yeah.
まあ、処方を教えたって言うなら確かに。
Yeah.
そうだったの。
Yes.
総一郎様のためにお料理するのもいいけど、夫婦揃って食事の支度をするというのも素敵ね。
I mean, if you ask him to help or join, he might do that.
それでは総一郎様、こちらの明石直送の鯛をさばいていただけますか?
Akashi, what the?
だが獲物は必要ない。
Do some with his bare hands.
ああ、総一郎様。
Yo, relax, lady. Yo, you are in the kitchen. Save it for the bedroom.
なんて見事な池作りを素手で。
I know she was fucking insane for this guy, but damn. My family heard all that. Holy. You got it. Rain, you gotta put on headphones, dog. This version's not censored. You gotta put on headphones, dog. There's worse things than this. You missed the sexual expletives yesterday. Like, there's worse than this. I'll be okie dokie. No! We're never okay.
聖者を裁くのとは勝手が違うが、
Well, yes.
命を奪うために培った技術が命を奪わぬ料理を生むとはな。得難い経験だ。礼を言うぞ、キャスター。
She just busted. There it is. That's it.
なんてもったいないお言葉。
See? See? That, right there. There you go. Just hearing that, there you go. Chat, I just want to ask, is this what it's like with me and Noel? I just want to ask, is this the POV of you looking at me with Noel? Is this what it's like? I just want to confirm. Is this what it's like? No, it's worse. Carbon copy. Oh, I see. I see. All right. Okay. Well, I mean, at least, hey, now I can see what it's like on the other end. Well, I mean, it's not so bad. It's not the... Wouldn't say worse. Oh, okay. I mean, I'll take it. Minutes being a bit extreme, but alright. It's their opinion. Can't blame them. Hey. Hands up. Can't blame them. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. I suppose why they would make sashimi from a fish that's still alive in a Zen temple is a question best left unanswered. Castor's worse. Oh, this is worse. Okay, so about the same. Alright. Carbon copy. And she's just worse. Okay. Yeah. Look at it now. Perhaps the Sakura cast appearing isn't all that strange. On one side, we have a housewife. And the other, a staunch domestic helper. Don't seem to be the type to hold back their feelings. They might actually be pretty similar. Exact same person. It's like looking in the mirror. They're clearly the same person. Look in the mirror. True. Being in public, I keep my voice low. You cannot gaslight me, Sakura. I have seen what you can do. Not calling her Yumi. Damn! That's a compliment, I'll take it. Sakura. We know what you can do. Granted, you were using the shadow, you were using Agamani, so cheating a little bit. But still, we know what you can do. She's just showing she's cheating. Soloing AOT? Yeah. She's gobbling up them feckers. Like she's eating popcorn. One at a time she gobbles them like popcorn. Like, bro, the fuck? Yes. Yes, she is. The fuck? Huh. The caster could even see that. What is that? The fuck is that analogy? I look around. Huh? Perhaps it's not just Ryder. The chance that Tosuke might be passing by? I mean, I suppose, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say anything to that. I mean, suppose you do, yeah. I suppose you're right, yeah. It's true! Don't do that! Look, that's your fist with determination. As a saying, I have just now opened my eyes to life. Sakura, I want you to imagine this cursor is my hand on your shoulder. Listen. Sakura. You don't know. You just don't know, do you? She has no idea. She has no clue. She lacks insane critical information. Cass isn't that bad. She almost killed all of Fuyuki. She took Fujine hostage. She literally enslaved fucking Saber and tortures her willingly, like purposely tortured her For no reason. She could have just controlled her right away. But she tortured her instead with magic. And God knows what else she's fucking done. She is actively, insane night, a horrible person. But here, she's just a silly housewife. It's just fine. Mommy? True. True. Look at her. Look at her. It's true. Blame Sojiro? I mean, Kuzuki. You mean Soichiro. Sojiro's the other one. They sound similar, I get that. But it'd be Soichiro. But yeah. Yeah, they sound similar, which I think that's on purpose. Kuzuki. Yeah, let's just say Kuzuki, yeah. But yeah, you're not wrong. She is just a silly housewife. And mommy, I mean, hey, look at her. Can you... I can't deny that. She laughs. She sounds modest, yet at the same time, somehow realistic.
魔術師と実生活の割合か。
Like 99% about. True, he's literally just there, just like, yeah, I'm just following you, man. Caster, I'm following you, if I'm gonna be honest. As long as I just get to have my peaceful life, I don't really care. So I'm gonna go with Sojiro's name. You were not slandering Sojiro. He's great. We're not slandering him. Rain misspoke his soul, which is fine. Which is fine. Their names are similar. It's alright.
キャスターはそのあたりどう思うんだ?
I'd guess you think it's quite fine, actually. I don't know about Maggie. I'm a little curious.
その考え方自体が間違えていたよ、坊や。
Ah, the boy's back.
魔術と実生活は相入れないもの。割合なんて言葉自体考えてはいけないものよ。
And just so that we go back to serious talk, the boy's back.
魔術の根本は歪曲、逆行に他ならない。どのような魔術であれ、使えば通常の営みを歪めてしまう。
Well, yeah.
ですからね、正しく生きたいと思うなら、実生活から魔術は切り離すべきでしょう。
両立はできないってことか。
No, I mean, that's what Kuritsuka, I think Kuritsuka said as well, or a lot of other characters said that too.
完全に両立しろという話よ。
I mean, Alconals are pretty good at that, so...
魔術師は教会を行き来するもの。どちら側を主体にするかは術者の自由だけど、この教会をなくそうとしてはいけないわ。魔術に徹するのなら、実生活を排除する。
And to fully enjoy and to fully immerse yourself in your normal life, you have to exclude magic. Interesting.
人として魔導を極めようというのなら、表と裏、二つの顔を作りなさい。
I see.
その上で、人としてのあなたと魔術師としてのあなたの生き方を決めればいい。
Oh, interesting.
じゃあ、あんたはどうなんだ?
What about you?
今は久月先生の奥さんだけど、魔術師としてのあんたは
Yeah.
当然、今までと何ら変わりはないわ。
I suppose that's true.
魔術師としての私は、魔術師である自分に何の疑いも持たない。
Yeah.
自らの力を自らの思うままに振るうだけ。
Fair enough.
ただ、最近は魔術師としての自分になることが昔に比べて少なくなっただけの話よ。
And we greatly appreciate that.
なるほど。
奥が深いですね。
Extremely profound.
今の私やさくらさんは魔術師である前に女ですからね。
Fair enough.
でも、いざという時男を立てる技があるのなら、それは内助の功ってものじゃないのかしら。
Maybe.
そうか。この力は好きな人を幸せにするためのものだったんですね。
Just don't take it too far.
今度から料理と同じくらい修行に身が入りそうです。
I suppose that's one way to look at it. Saga seems enamored by Caster, who gives off a feeling of being a senpai in life. I can't tell if it's a friendly exchange or self-improved rally.
そうですよね。女の人はそういうのがいいんですよね。
Right.
パーフェクトみたいなのはダメですよね。
Right. Don't. Oh, you mean Tosaka? Yeah.
ミスパーフェクト?
Yeah, Tosaka. Don't do that.
誰だそれ?
I feel like I've heard that name many times before.
もちろんね。
Yeah, thought so.
遠野さんです。 そういう子がライバル女学院にいるんです。
Fucking excuse me? Excuse me? Would you say her full name, please? You could tell this was written before they split the worlds, that's for sure. This is definitely written before they split the worlds. Onion ring slop. No! You leave Todo Akia alone! This is not Melty! You leave her alone! It literally was.
人呼んでミスパーフェクトって。
Yeah, I paid $6 for this. I didn't. GG's ticket. You leave Todo Akia alone. Bro, you leave her alone. Oh. Yes, every school has somebody with that nickname. Yeah, I was about to get Tosaka. Well, not that Sakura would speak ill of her older sister. Yes! Yes! Talk more about her! Talk more about Tsukihime! Yes! Make my day, please! Okay, yeah. I'm also a victim, or this passionate disposition seems to say. It's not that Sakura really got treated bad by that girl from the rival school. Hey, come on! Come on, we have disproven that a little bit. Listen, we saw the CG. That's been disproven. It's not that flat. Relax, come on. Well, she cheats. She's got. I keep hitting the microphone. I'm sorry. Well, she cheats. She's got. Yo, what? Rain, you won't ever get to Toya. There's a CG where we see her in her underwear. You still talk about it? You could have. Nah. This is clearly Akia. This is clearly Akia. It's clearly. I'm being delusional. It's clearly Akia. Why wouldn't it be? You're right, my bad. Let's keep being delusional, please. She does do that. Never have thought there would be another walking paradox of the universe in this world. Can't say whether the world is big or Japan is small. Both.
外国を股にかける国際派キャリアウーマンの未来が約束されていて、やりたい放題40センチ放題とばかりにブイブイ言わせまくるんですよ。
Okay, I think they might be talking about Tosaka again. I think they might mean Tosaka. I have a hunch. We might have stopped talking about Akio. But still, Sakura, your sister's not flat. We see her with the red shirt on. She's not. Come on. Unless she pads. I mean, I don't know. Hey, I don't know. I'm just saying for what I've seen visually. All right. Jeez. You did put that out twice. Yeah. Bro, why?
ジェットコースターみたいな性格で、周りにいる人とか思わず乗っかっちゃった人とかもう大変なんです。でも文句なしに高性能なんで、遊園地の人たちは何も言えないというか、泣き寝入りというか、その人なくして遊園地の人気は保たれないというか、 私もみんなもそういうねじゃなくてミスパーフェクトが好きっていうか。
No, it's not. It's not Totsuka. It's Miss Perfect, right? It's Miss Perfect. It's not Totsuka. All right.
それは他人事じゃないな。
Yeah. We've been making an interesting comparison for a while now, Sakura. Okay, we were for a second, I think. I don't know.
でも一番問題なのはですね、ある純真な男の子を骨抜きの召使いにしてることなんです。
Well, that can't be me. I mean, that can't be potentially someone called Emiya Shiro. You know, that's impossible.
私だってできるなら一度くらいしてみたいのに。
Hey, yo! Nah, I caught you in 4K saying that. Nah. I'm screenshotting that. What the fuck? Sakura, what the? BDSM Sakura? No.
あら、やるじゃない、その彼女。
Femme fatale moment. Oh god.
ダメです。その男の子も近頃は慣れちゃったと言いましょうか。ミスパーフェクトに振り回されてるのになんか楽しんでるみたいなんです。でもやっぱり無理やりはよくありません。そういうのはすごくダメだと思うんです。
Uh-huh. You exude an aura of determination. I want to tell her to take a few steps back.
そうか。さくらはそのなんだ。優しいんだな。
Yes. I squeeze out a smile.
はい。ですから私もキャスターさんみたいなおしとやかな良妻賢母を目指したいんです。ええ、話は分かったわ。加藤さんはその男の子を助けて幸せにしてあげたいの？
Yes.
それはそのままなのはいけないと思うので、なんとかしてあげたいなと。
I'm starting to worry here.
でも、マトウさんにはエミヤ君がいるじゃない。
Oh, Castor, are you... Wait, Castor, can you not pick up the hint? I can't tell if you can't take the hint, or you're just gonna be blunt about it anyway.
いえ、それは。
私のようになるという決意は嬉しいけど、そのまま私のあり方をなぞるのは良くないわよ。
True. You gotta be better. Can't imitate, gotta be better. Visual combos, hooray!
私にも悪いところがあるから、それは反面教師になさい。悪い男に引っかかるのは私だけでいいわ。
Looking glare to throw my way is enough to send chills down my spine. Never rain wit training real.
あなた悪い男じゃないわよね。
No.
先輩はいい人です。間違いありません。
かしらね。過方者よ坊や。あなたはこの子に幸せにしてもらえるんだから。
Pardon? What is happening? I don't know how to answer that, so I just keep silent.
マトウさんもミスパーフェクトなんかを気に病むことはないわ。
Uh-huh.
大事なのはあなたとあなたの大切な人ですからね。
True.
やっぱり素敵な奥様です、キャスターさん。ミスパーフェクトとは大違いです。
Good lord.
涙がこぼれちゃいます。
Inside, you're literally crying right now. I guess this is what you'd call crying out of happiness. Something fancy to them, yet Caster's words seem to carry about as much destructive energy as her rule breaker. Anyway, I'm glad that Sakura's problems are being solved.
キャスターさんのことお姉様ってお呼びしてもいいですか？
What the hell?
あら、可愛い妹ができたわね。
Okay.
さくら、 お前の姉ならも
先輩、今度キャスターさんをうちにご招待してためになるお話をゆっくりお伺いしましょ
Oh, brother.
う。中でもミスパーフェクト対策を主に。
嬉しいお誘いね。考えさせてもらうわ。
Oh,
そ
brother.
うだ、エミヤ君も買い物に付き合ってくださる？
That is why I came here. So,
いいですよね、先輩。
I suppose.
お昼のメニューを決めちゃいましょう。
A recipe for disaster. Yeah, let's do it.
ああ、元からそのつもりだったからなんとか。
I did it again. I did it again. Alright. I'm literally just saying what he's saying before he even says it. Alright, chat. We're fucking cooked. I have the I have the script, apparently. Alright. Love isn't quite right, but this isn't a good time to say no. Sakura's full of joy and cheer, and Caster seems unusually happy as well. Calm, yet painful. Time marches on, wrapping around my neck like a silk string. I'm worried for future events. Well, call it a day. Night night. Zam. Back in we go. Excuse me? How many resurrections does this make? I wonder. There's nothing to do. Damn. I hear voices. They curse at me. The one who, while sinking into death, fell past it again and again. This is so Kingdom Hearts coded. Holy shit, I just want to point that out. This is so Kingdom Hearts coded. Got the glass paint in the background here. This is so Kingdom Hearts, it's starting to hurt a little bit. Exactly, great games. It's just like, damn, this reminds me of Kingdom Hearts a lot. This has to be inspired, right? It has to be. To escape death, they cry that it's unfair that I get to live again. My entire body hurts. Hurts enough to suffocate. Voice of accusations beset me. Die! Give up! Serves you right! I can't see. I grow stronger each time I hear them. I want to die. Can't stand this. Filthy. Disgusting. Can't see anything. I want to die. I don't want to hear this. I have to go through this. I don't want to come back to life. But I even got used to that. Die. Get over it and kill me. Laughable. Go ahead and enjoy yourself. Repent. Yes, I've already repented again and again. It's your fault. Right, it's all somebody's fault. Disgusting. It's because I'm not dressed up. Inhuman. This mirror's foggy. Demon. Yes, that's right, a human isn't capable of doing this. What? Again. That's weird, we barely did any actual story progress and then we're already back here? Huh. Look past the many voices and begin to breathe again. It's not that painful from here on. Right, I can even feel relief. So then I get away from that prison and what comes next is close to the joy of birth. Prison. Yes, that place matches the description of a prison. Slander, insults, derision, stripping of human rights, dignity, and freedom. An afterlife derived from what should be known to any person. Suffering for an eternity without pause. In Buddhism, it's called the hell of uninterrupted suffering. But that is vaguely different from where I came from. It wasn't only pain. That place had eternity and emptiness. Both were beyond reach and had no meaning, even if they weren't. That's why it was painful. Because even if I gained them by some miracle, I could never understand what wasn't meant for human hands to hold. Okay. Raise my body from the sofa. See, feeling drained after a resurrection that I've dealt with for up 10th time. See if I control my left hand. Up 10th? How many times have you died since we last were here? Damn!
おう目覚めたかマスター
God, Bazette, you suck at this. Well, I mean, to be fair, Avenger did say they were gonna die a lot, so... now, typical morning greeting from my servant. See his back turned away. Still work on this puzzle, apparently. He was solving this in a matter of minutes, but he must have taken a liking to it. Part of him is just like a child's. But that innocence showed in his regular behavior.
確認しますが、私はアサシンと相打ちになったのですか？
You might girl a break? I am, bro. Assassin?
いや一方的に負けたよ
Fuck.
あんたの右ストレートは空振って野郎のザバーニーヤがあんたの頭を吹っ飛ばした
Zabanya? Wait, so they're fighting Cursed Hand? Oh my... not again. As an excuse to sneak him in or somewhere, I suppose. Alright.
すごかったぜパンって脳みそが破裂して上半身が吹っ飛ばされてた
Yeah, actual PTSD, because I fucking hate Hassan, dude. Fucking hate him.
脳を丸ごと火薬に変えて体を吹き飛ばすなんて手の込んだ殺し方だよな脳みそ掴んだならそのまま引きずり出して終わりだってのに
My servant is prattling uncheerfully. A little freaky. A little?! I would not describe him as a little freaky. Yes, I've played Camelot, yes, but that cursed hand is not the same one as this one. They are not the same individual. I refuse to believe they're the same individual. There's just no way. There's absolutely no way. I don't know what changed, but something changed. Imagine my body without its upper half and sinking myself as a result. I recall my fight with Assassin. My assassin mastered by accident the forest behind the school. It consists of just one lone master. As I saw no servant, I charged the combat. The master was a skilled doll user and controlled countless automata as if they were his own limbs. The French dolls, equipped with precise killing mechanisms, were a threat, but I was well acquainted with how to deal with dolls. Any master was a skilled doll user. It's a male doll user. I know a female one, you know, Toko. But I don't know no male doll user. Yeah, I don't know anybody that like uses dolls. It's not Toko. She doesn't use dolls that way, right? Like she just uses them as backup bodies if she dies. I also have experience fighting in a free-for-all with the monsters nesting in the city. It's a simple matter to overwhelm the master. If only one of the dolls had not worn a skull mask. When I realized what he was, I was hit by multiple poisonous needles. Assassin, a class where one specific heroic spirit is chosen, whose abilities change with each Holy Grail war. Yeah, hi Saki. That's the name. That was the source of the word assassin, was one that multiple assassins inherited. Even one would become assassin for each war. Assassins are a group, not one being. And of them, the assassin selected this time was a midget of a height no taller than up to an adult's knees. What? A midget of a height no taller than up to an adult's knees? Are you telling me Cursed Arm is a fucking shorty? Are you telling me he is short as hell? That... Yes. Wait a fucking minute. It says that he's 7 feet tall. Are you saying this is not cursed arm? It's gotta be a different one then. He's 215 centimeters. It's gotta be a different one then. Getting packed by a midget? Yeah. Was he like that when he was alive? What's the special characteristic extra about it becoming a servant? 215 centimeters? Yeah, Hassan Kursov is 215 centimeters or 7 feet tall. No, to be fair, I'm assuming, right? I'm assuming this is, you know, cursed arm. They just said he uses Zabanya, which I'm pretty sure multiple assassins have the skill of Zabanya. Right? That's just the name of their skill. Right? Of their main, like, thing. Because FGO, right? FGO tells you that, no, it's called Zabanya and then something else. So this doesn't exactly mean this has to be cursed arm, you know? But, I don't know. Assassin does not have the build of a dwarf that would appear in a fairy tale. The form is cultivated as that of an acrobat. He could have been a clown from a circus. Worth a heroic spirit with a small body. However, it was a strong advantage for the class of assassin. Not only did it make detecting his presence difficult, the eye could be hit was overwhelmingly small. His speed was among the fastest of the servants. Tracking his body racing through the trees with unmodified eyes was difficult. In addition, the reason for the name was the one-hit noble phantasm he possessed. By the time I fully understood the disadvantage I had on this terrain, poison had immobilized my legs. I was confident I could catch him on a flat plain with nowhere to hide. In a forest with many obstructions, I was helpless. Knowing that, I found a bet using my life as a gambling chip. I used the left side of my body to lure assassin out of the shadows of the trees. As who judged that I could not retaliate, moved towards my left side at lightning speed. I would then counterattack with a full force straight right into him. Timing was perfect. Charging assassin couldn't dodge either right or left. He couldn't completely nullify the effects of the impact by blocking. That was the drawback of having a small body. Not even that slowed him down. Just before the impact, he jumped and landed on my fist with a comical plop. My straight right. One I prided on having a speed of 80 kilometers an hour. As a counter, no less. I have a rich record of sorts in combat. This was the first time that I had seen an enemy scuttle towards me on my arm. Not to mind images of unbelievably deeds, such as standing on the tip of a lance. Something extended his left arm to my face, and my consciousness was cut off at that point. Okay, that sounds fucking terrifying. That sounds terrifying. Having a midget just speed across your arm and reach your hand out and then you're just dead? Bro, that's fucking terrible. Yeah, as she said, what a nightmare. Jesus. That's terrifying. I mutter. Yeah, imagine bro someone doing a Zafina spider stance and crawling across your arm, bro. Ugh, that's disgusting. That sounds horrible.
調子は万全です。蘇生にも慣れましたから。今の胸焼けはあなたのおかげです。最後の瞬間、アサシンの手が額に触れた感触を思い出しまして。
Does she mean from out the window? Exactly, but what the fuck?
そうか。悪い。気が利かなくて申し訳ない。
What? Cackling continues with his puzzle. He's really laughing at it as my own failure. This is nothing like teasing. That man is a host to a personality disorder that makes him laugh over sad news as much as over anything comical.
いいです。そちらにも慣れましたから。それでアベンジャー。あなたが私をここまで運んできたのですか？
いや、俺も殺された。二人一緒に一日前の今に戻ったわけだ。やられ。
Damn. There's been almost no progress. How many days have passed since I woke up in this mansion? I haven't even passed the 4th night yet. I was so disappointed with myself, I grasped the earring in my pocket unconsciously. Well, that looks awfully familiar. I took it with me when I left my country. It's probably some kind of protective charm. I don't remember why I brought it, but it must be something like an amulet. Think about how carefully I kept it tucked away.
しかし、ありゃマスターのせいじゃないぜ。あのアサシンが変すぎたんだよ。あんたの拳、確かに当たってたしな。ま、気に病むことはないんじゃない？
True.
あんたは俺っていうハンデがあるんだ。初戦で相手に宝具を使わせたのは称賛に値する。
Also true.
気休めです。いくら前線しようと死んでしまっては何にもなら。
No. That's our advantage. I haven't made full use of it yet, but this turn can bring the dead back to life. As long as our contract is still in effect, I will continue to be resurrected.
そうか。この方法でも問題はない。いえ、むしろこれがあなたの武器だ。利用しない手はない。
We're multiplying? Ah, shit.
相打ちでいいのですね。
See, the question that I have then, which is probably, the answer is probably really obvious here. If, let's say, they both did kill each other, and we resurrect again, go back to the first day, whatever. Wouldn't assassin just come back then? So it doesn't matter? Yeah, it's just about, yeah, they would. So just about getting information. It's about winning in the moment, it's about getting enough information to just beat them outright immediately. And getting information on the enemy like this, eventually we will be able to defeat them using the appropriate preparations to ensure victory.
これで有利なのは私たちだ。
Yeah.
アサシンの特徴が分かった以上、あとはいかに平地におびき寄せるかだけ。
I clench my right fist. At this rate, I don't have to wait for the enemy masters to be weakened. A proof victory is achievable. If I eliminate them one by one straight out, even the association would trip me a little.
割と順応してるんだな、マスター。こんなに負けが続いてるんだ。てっきり落ち込んでるか、俺の不甲斐なさに呆れてるのかと思ったんだが。
いえ、それは確かにそうなのですが。
Also, I feel like this could make you complacent to death and not worry about it in the future once this contract is over. So I feel like this is bad in a lot of ways, and that included. It's like, oh man, I can gain information on my enemies with no consequence and then just beat them outright at any point I wish. Hell yeah. And then once the contract and war is done, it's like, ah, death doesn't matter to me, I'll come back. Oh shit, right, hold on. Yeah, I think this will make her really complacent about death later on. Come to think of it, what am I thinking? Even if I do have this ability, I've been defeated again and again. I'm becoming careless. I try hard enough, I should have been able to defeat Assassin. But instead I'm taking my time, longing to find a battle until I feel that I have learned enough about his abilities. It's as if... No, that couldn't be true. As the representing maggots of the association, I'm fighting battles that can't be lost.
日数を重ねてるわけじゃねえからいいけどさ、時間を幾分無駄に使ってるよな、俺たち。
I do wonder, does the entire world get reset? When they die? That's kind of weird. I guess those are the bigger implications you just don't worry about. Servant stands up. Leaving the puzzle unfinished, he walks towards the entranceway.
続けようぜ、マスター。まだ調べてない場所があるだろう。
Led by the servant, I also rise up from the sofa. Carrying a rock over my shoulder, I grip the earring in my pocket one more time and leave for the Holy Grail War. It's gonna be a little sudden, but what's that flog my grimace is one weird lady. Her outsides and her insides are weird. First of all, they don't match. Now, on the outside, she looks like my personal favorite. Dignified, mature woman. It's true. What's on the inside, though? A lowly coward with no self-esteem. Hide that she's put her body and physique through some rigorous training. My guess? Nah, rather, what I like to be true is that she's the kind of woman that likes bullying herself. Has to be that. Yeah, after all, she was able to put herself through more training than normal. The able woman armor she built up out of all that sure is a tough one. Good looks and structural strength all but guaranteed. Except, if you want to be able to move wearing a suit of armor, it's got a few gaps. And that's where I sometimes get the opportunity to see the real Bazette peeking through. I don't have to bother saying what that's like. Anything protected by a suit of armor for years ought to be kinda like smooth boiled egg without a shell. Professionally cute enough to make me want to munch parts of it away. But the thing is, no matter how adorable the insides might be, the armor she built up for over 10 years is too damn stubborn. Once she gets into mission battle mode, any man would probably drop whatever fancies or lusts he could possibly have for her. Here's an example that just happened. It came out of nowhere. And beating the crap out of 3 monsters, she said that as she was measuring her pulse. So the master was awfully caring for her servant. Except the place she barged into without any hesitation was the beef bowl store right in front of us. Even I knew about this. The cheapest, worst, and most common place to eat in Shinto. Just so you know, if there were nobody around, there were other places to get a meal. It was even one of these expensive places that seemed like it's Tsubasa just 100 meters ahead. She still picked the place in front of us. No mistake. She picked it because it just happened to be the closest one around. Yeah. There's no stopping her. In the end, Bazette paid for the food coupon and the snap. Got beef bowls and miso soup for 2, gobbled it all down in 3 minutes flat, and went outside. Did you actually like what you say?
量は多かったですね。スープは余分でした。ですが、調理時間が1分弱というのは素晴らしい。次からはあの店を利用しましょう。
Convenience over taste, huh? That's all she had to say about it. She saw mealtime as nothing more than a way to get nutrition. Unrefined and unreasonable is what it is. We were looking at the base of one of the known masters. After a thorough investigation, we judged that no one was inside.
扉のロックを解除できますか？
まあ割と単純なやつなら解析はできるかな。けどあんたがやった方が確実だぜ。教会屈指の魔術師なんだろ。
Yeah.
鍵開けは得意分野ではありません。あなたに任せます。
The fuck? And that's how I ended up doing it. Master's weak at this kind of delicate work. Apparently. If for total violence she is.
じゃ任された。少し時間もらうぞ。ここのはちょい厄介なんだ。
Ah, we got it though. I shove my arm into the roots of a tree in the garden that sat to the side of the entryway. As Shabash is useful for stuff like this, I can overlay my own circuits onto magic. Somehow. 10 seconds. 20 seconds. 30 seconds. 40 seconds.
何してんだあんた
Jesus fucking Christ. She just planned to smash the whole damn thing to oblivion!
侵入します。援護。
That was her only excuse? No, that wasn't an explanation! And more importantly, this wasn't a raid! What do you let her gloves on but said charge into the enemy's base with no hesitation? Unrefined, unreasonable, and lazy is it's truly what it was. Finally reached the park. Physically, I'm a little tired, but mentally, I'm exhausted. If I could dematerialize, I'd be able to cut the physical fatigue. As I can't, I have to walk my bare materialized feet.
水
Water, I got you, bro. I'm drinking some. I got you. I heard for the park fountain. Drops of white liquid on the road. Started from the top of the hill and leading to where I am now. That's right, straight to the milk that I've been soaked with.
おい、離れてんなよ。俺たちは協力関係だろ。
Why are you
近くに寄れよ、マスター。
Why are you soaked in milk? I swivel around. Whoa! Bazette of all people is laughing.
あのよ、これ、あんたの無鉄砲な行動の結果なんだけどな。マスターの危機をかばってこうなったわけ。ついでに言うと、館の風呂もそこらの民家の風呂も使うなってんで、ここまで降りてきたのもあんたの指示なんだけどさ。
So I followed all of her instructions and this is my reward? What kind of spoiled princess does she think she is?
それは感謝しています。あなたがかばってくれなかったら、私がそうなっていた。
Like hell you are! Shit. You're going to give her a big hug to not leave her out of the fun.
どうしました、ベンジャー。水道はあっちですよ。ミルクでも目に入りました。
Oh, you. I am so going to kill you. We're going to run with the cow theme. I want to give Bull vs. Matador a try. And again, there is no way I'd ever catch that walking weapon.
あくそ、あんなトラップ黙っとけばよかったんだ。あー、つまんねえ。イベント見逃した。
Probably did.
いや、本気で損したぞなんか。マスターみたいな可愛げのない女が
Yeah.
溺れるなんて。
See?
すげえ美味しい絵面じゃんか。
You truly missed out.
アベンジャー、マスターとしての命令です。くだらないことを言っていないで、早く体を洗いなさい。
No. Alright. Say I'm going to remove the filth from my body. Once the excess is removed, I can dematerialize. I'm not covered with that milk. Dematerialization is impossible. It would be an anti-servant trap, but it might also have more dramatic effect on the normal body. Anyway, we hadn't found anything worthwhile in the mansion. On the way out, it's activated when intruders leave, I bet. We set off the trap in the entranceway.
かし、なんだって牛乳なんだよ。
I don't
こ
know.
の国じゃ動物の父に魔除け信仰でもあんのだよ。
I doubt.
ねえよな。本気でただの嫌がらせじゃねえのかこれ。
Probably.
どうでしょうね。けど、相手にも慈悲はあります。物が取れたての新鮮な牛乳で助かりましたね。アベンジャー。
Points out the silver lining to this while smothering her laughter. That's not what the problem is, lady. Continue our patrol. Kill the monsters and to find the masters, but said wanders the city under the pretense of both. A roundabout way of doing things. This isn't a wind of war. Bazette's looking for something else. What makes it roundabout is the fact that Bazette herself doesn't realize it. She's anxious because she can't totally forget that. Makes me want to have a certain idiot who forgot about his own power follow her example. Wait, as in... Why would you know about that? What? Why would you know about Shiro forgetting how to magic circuit? Yeah, how does he know about that? She's acting a little strange. Maybe she had some bad experience at the harbor after looking at the sea for some time. I did not. I did not pause that sentence when I should have. I realized I did not pause that sentence. That did not sound right.
Saber, Archer, Caster, Rider, Assassin, そしてあなた。
Saber, Archer, Caster, Rider, Assassin, Avenger. So Berserk, yeah.
まだ直接出会っていない敵はアインツベルンのマスターとサーバントだけです。
There's still Einsburns, alright.
そうなるな。今んとこ全部黒星ってのがパッとしねえ話だけど。
What about the double servant thing though? Or double saber thing?
明確な勝利はまだ一度もない。いかに相手が破格の使いまであるサーバントといっても誇れたことではありません。
That grits her teeth. Not from the pain of defeat, but because she's trying to rouse herself.
弱気になっているのは分かっています。それでもあなたの意見を聞かせてほしい。その私たちは勝てると思う？
Nope.
戦力的に劣るのが事実でもこうして繰り返していけばいつか。
One of these days, we should win the war, right? Her eyes ask. We're losing because we don't have enough experience. But that uses me a little for fighting, and if I tell her what my real Noble Phantasm is, there's no sword we can't handle. Well, we'll pick up victory pattern of swords anyway. We didn't want one or not, so I really don't need to tell her now, but...
いつか負けることはなくなるだろう。
Exactly.
それよりさ、戦いに勝てるかって話が私から私たちに変わってるぜ、マスター。
True. I just had to point that out because I found it amusing.
いえ、そうですか。私は別に意識して言ったわけではないのですが。
Uh-oh.
そりゃ余計に面白い。無意識に俺のことを信用してるってことだもんな。
Damn.
愛情？仲間として愛情が芽生えたと取っていいのか？
As a friend?
ふざけてないで話を続けますから。それで負けないという根拠は何ですか？隠していないで正直に報告してください。
根拠はまだないが、そのうち結果は出る。
There will be eventually.
あんたにはサーバントを倒す切り札があるんだろ？
Yep. Right?
それと同じで、俺にはサーバントを少しだけ足止めさせる切り札がある。これだけ揃ってれば、あとは立ち回り次第だ。それはこれから息を合わせればいい。
Well, in that case...
切り札ですか？宝具を複数持っているのですか？
I didn't say that.
いや、俺は一つしか持っていない。蘇生はまあ、俺じゃなくてアンリマイとしての後付けなんだ。
So his NP isn't actually the resurrection.
俺の宝具はアベスターの偽物でね。ああ、それは帰ったら教えてやるよ。
Avesta? What the? Avesta is a support Noble Phantasm that records events by its own volition. On the level of an automatic typewriter, basically. Absolutely useless in a fight. The advantage is that it is able to put into words emotions that are indescribable and ones that you wouldn't even be aware of. A Noble Phantasm that's incapable of harming anyone befitting the name of Avesta. The book that describes all things correctly. A Noble Phantasm, yeah, it's just a little bit of an imitation of that, but...
とにかく、これ以上負けたくないって言うんなら、あんたも本気になる。
I don't think I quite get what that means, though.
あんたの戦闘能力はマスター随一だ。下手すりゃ素でサーバントを倒しかねないってのに、なんでそう自信がねえんだよ。
それは確かにサーバントであろうと遅れを取る気はありませんが、私にできることは戦闘だけです。他の技術はそのマスター中最低だと思います。
いいじゃねえかそれで。なんで腕っぷしが強いことに罪悪感持ってんのかね。割とみっともないぜ、そういうの。
私は別に罪悪感など持っていません。今まで殺めてきた命に未練も後悔もない。
頼もしいね、鉄の女。その息でもっと頑張れ。
頑張れ。
これ以上頑張られると俺の立つ瀬がねえんだけど。
Yeah.
あんた、今のままでも俺の10倍は強いしさ。
True.
ええ、分かりきったことですね。あなたが戦闘面で頼りにならないことは初日で痛感していますから。
そうそう。ああ、けど人間殺し競争なら俺が一番だぞ。こればっかりは向き不向きがあるからな。って一番じゃねえか。世界で2番か3番だった。
Yeah.
あなたより上の人殺しがいるの？
いるぜ。犬と雲。こいつらにはまあどうやっても追いつけない。質はともかくスピードが違うんだよ、スピードが。
Dog and spider. Deep lore referencing? Who is he referencing? Dog and spider? Dog and spider. Oh, I feel the spider one should have been obvious to me. Yeah. Calf Palag? I don't remember that one. But okay. Fair enough. Mentioning KT. Oh yeah! Yeah, I think I remember that. Never got into competition with them or even met them, but I understand that's an undeniable fact. It's just like how a spider knows how to spin a web from the moment of birth. I learned that's how the rules were from the moment I was called Angamanyu.
英霊として速さでは勝てないという制約を受けているのですね。アベンジャー、あなたはアンリマユという名称を受けていると言いましたが、それは新名ではないでしょう。
He doesn't know it.
それはわからないって言っただろ。俺に名前はないんだって。アンリマユってのが発音しづらかったらアンリで構わないけど。
そんなはずはない。自分の名前ぐらいは思い出せるはずだ。
Nope.
いえ、私も人のことは言いませんが、名前は全ての始まりです。生まれ落ちた時に与えられた名は振り返って人生を表すものだ。思い出せないのならそんな悠長に口笛など吹いてはいられないはずです。
Fair enough. I don't. Fair enough. Huh. Some deep thought you got there, Buzzette. I can't lie. Some deep thinking right there.
わかんねえやつだな。だから名前はないんだ。英雄として扱われる時に剥奪された。俺のところは呪いだけは一級品でね。呪術的に剥離されたんで、生まれた時の名前も自分がなんて呼ばれていたのかもわからない。思い出せとか言われても、もうそんな記録はこの世のどこにもないわけだ。
A name. You think about it, it's your own life, huh? Fucked up. It is. That is extremely fucked up. Got a bit of a silver tongue on her. Can't just sit back and lose to her, so I guess I'll tell her a few things. This is a common old story. In it, there's a man whose life is saved by his friend. To save the man, the friend died. The man took the name of the friend who died to save him, and from then on, saved the lives of many. This was to give what remained in the world after. His deeds, his life, everything, to his friend who had wagered his life for him. There's nothing heartwarming about a story like that, not at all. To put it simply, that man died long ago when he swore to lie about his own name and use his friends.
では、あなたの生前の名前は？
Yep.
ないよ。けど、今の呼び名は気に入ってる。生まれた時の名前より、そっちで呼ばれたのが長いからな。
That's kind of sad.
愛着もあるし、馴染みも深いさ。
なるほど。生誕の名は失われましたが、以後の名称は英雄として呼び親しまれたものだったのですね。称号といえど、人々から喝采を受けた名だ。気に入らないはずがない。申し訳ありません。あなたに謝らなければ。早合点して見当違いの同情などしてしまった。
まあ あんたが気にすることでもないし、謝ることはないんだけど。
It's okay to come to Hate's conclusion, but pity is bad. You're going to pity me? Give me some love instead. Please love me. Alright, man.
まあ、罰として、次はあんたの番にしよ
Real.
う。名前は人生なんだろ？マスターのフルネームは大行だからな。さぞかしご立派な思い出話があるんだろうさ。
True, they've said it a lot a few times now.
私の昔話ですか？いえ、やめておきましょう。きっとつまらない。あなたを喜ばすようなものでは。
いいんだ。つまんなくても。ほら、謝ってくれるんだろう、マスター。大丈夫。まだ知らない話なら何だって俺には面白いからさ。
わかりました。本当、口は災いのもとですね。
Yes. That's absolutely right. Oh, but most myths have something good happening here after the disaster. It'd be nice if my magic could get that kind of special reward too.
以上が私の経歴です。満足しましたか？
Damn, we don't get to hear it.
まあ、客観的には理解できた。
What's that story told in the straight truth? Oh, I guess we do get to hear it, never mind. Bazet's family came from an ancient Magus lineage, starting back as far as the Age of Gods, apparently. Originally a great rune house that served the gods and were granted a special ritual that the other lineages didn't have. You'd say they were the super elite. Except they set up in the middle of nowhere and they didn't have anything that could be called a clan. Elite, but elites without fortune or fame. Their prestige, at least, was of the highest grade. But what they had to show for it was a training hall out of the sticks dedicated only to barely passing on the ritual to one child in the family each generation. Bazette, the successor to that house, strove to learn the ritual since she was born. And reproduced that ritual as it was nothing, just like her ancestors. God's Holder. A magic trait that was passed down continuously since the Age of Gods. Different from a magic circuit, I think it was able to last for thousands of years. Well, that's a shock. Yeah, well, what I heard, it wasn't too much from the genes of the bloodline. It wasn't so much genes from the bloodline, but from a Afghan that was living in a particular something that was kept for generations. Something like that. Bazette, who finished her training and gained the name Fraga, didn't say why she joined the Mage Association. But I can figure that even if she didn't talk about it. As she wanted to train herself in front of many more people to overcome her feelings of obligation. Bazette ignored her parents' objections and contacted the association. The association invited the unexpected new nobility into their ranks. The association welcomed their new comrade, one that passed on the lost arts, and Bazette was invited into the Maid Association with much fanfare. But the welcome that awaited her was just a formality. It looked like there was a place in the association for Bazette. Maggie were very conscious of competition. Despite being an exclusive lot, the Maid Association, which was guarded its authority for hundreds of years, is a place of power struggles rife with scheming on the inside. They want the power to appeal to the outside, but on the inside, newcomers are shining too bright or worse than incompetent underlings. Basically, there hasn't been a seat for a new house to sit in for a century in the Maid Association. Even so, Bazette tried her best, outdoing herself for the association where she was unwanted. She was seen as more of a nuisance the more results she produced. Was treated as tumorous authority figure. In the end, the association sent her to the front lines to get rid of her. The Sealing Designation Enforcers. Job of the administration's prize crazies, their equivalent of the Holy Church's heretic inquisitors, the Executors. Yeah, a little bit. Kinda sounds like the Counter Guardians, yeah. A Sealing designation refers to the restrainment, capture, and lifetime confinement of uniquely gifted or taboo-breaking Maggie in the name of protection. Bazette was chosen to be one of those who carry out this deed. After that, it seems she just flew around the world solving problems, obeying the orders of the association for years. Pretty faithful in her. Pretty faithful of her, considering she doesn't get an equivalent reward for all that. That's the background of Bazet Fraga Megalimits. There's a lot that I want to make jabs at, but the point of the hit at most would be...
しかし男っ気ねえな。魔術一筋かよ。何？地元に恋人とかいねえの？
God damn it.
いません。別に必要ではありませんから。
Damn.
必要ってなんだそれ。必要じゃなくてもいるだろう普通。毎日つまんなくねえか？
孤立には慣れていますから。悲しくも寂しくもありませんし、自分の欠落感を埋めなくとも今はやっていけている。
Damn. Ugh. This looks severe. Need or don't need, lonely or sad. I get something of, or your other half. What a bunch of bull! This lady, she's never had a man in her life.
あんたさ、処女？
I am looking at my partner very seriously. Just like how a squirrel would nibble on a walnut with honesty, diligence, and sometimes sharpness. Ain't no fucking way. My master inches half a step back.
仕事上経験はありますが、質問の意図がわかりません。そんなの聖杯戦争には関係のないことじゃないですか。
I'm slamming the desk. Yes or no, lady? Mono transfer. So yes. So she has gotten some. Now, that's mighty fine, but I wasn't messing with you just for the fun's sake alone. I messaged you for fun's sake and because it's a bit relevant.
関係はある。これは人間として強いかどうかの話なんだ。いいか、マスター。愛欲を甘く見てはいけない。何しろ一番強い行動原理だ。
And that coming from among a monumental people? Jeez. Okay, Venge is pretty strong too. But after that's done with, there's nothing left in the end. The explosive power is strong, but it doesn't produce anything. It adds up to pretty much zero.
何が言いたいのかわかりません。わかるのはあなたが私をからかっているということだけだ。
No, I'm dead ass.
悪ふざけもいい加減に。
I'm dead ass.
真剣な話だろ。これ愛だよ、愛。それが基本にして最強だ。人間強くなれるのは愛すればこそだって言わないか？あんたはどうもそういう基本的な部分が抜け落ちてる。共に戦う身として少しばかり気になったんだよ。
I give her a serious answer. She listens to it seriously too.
信用できません。あなたの愛は横島なものだ。
He didn't mean his own.
大体ですね。そういうことは軽々しく口にしてはダメです。
It'll lower its value, eh? Another charming
なんで
comment.
さ、軽々しく口にしていいだろう。恥ずかしいことじゃないんだから。愛してほしいってのは寂しいって感情表現じゃない。楽しいから、もっと楽しみたいから口にする言葉だ。
That's fair.
あなたが好きですっていう当たり前の挨拶だろ。
That's a comment, I suppose, depending on the situation, I
そ
suppose.
れともなんだ？あんた会う人間全部気に食わないのか？それじゃあ自分から敵を作ってるようなもんだぜ。
Oh, wait, he means that as a general greeting? The fuck? What? Like a thing to say? What the? I never say that, the fuck?
いいでしょう。とりあえず助言として聞いておきます。まったく子供のくせに口が達者なんだから。
そりゃどう思う？でもガキだけど子供じゃないぜ。まあ大人ってわけでもねえけど。
You sure don't. I stopped being a child, that's all.
どうだか私にはただの生意気な少年に見えますが、私より5歳ほど年下の。
Yeah, that you know shit's gotta be bad, and when the bottom of all the evil in the world gives you love advice, you fucking right.
そう？マスター何歳さ？
I'm going to take a guess. 27.
23です。それが何か？
23. Oh! Was I just throwing at Noel's age? I was. But still. Damn, 23, huh?
嘘？何？そんな若いの？
Damn! His eyes just went, whoa! Zam!
てっきりみそじ近いかと思ってたぞ俺。
Oh, so we had the same thinking. Wait, why do I gotta be linked to the why is my thought pattern linked to fucking Angermanu? Wait a minute, that's bad. Wait a minute. That's horrible. Oh god. Whoops! Kilometers heading into a critical zone.
面白い。その根拠は何でしょう、アベンジャー。
Gulp? Yep, the mouth really is the source of all disasters.
で、大人歴長そうじゃん？仕事慣れしすぎてるだろ。社会に出たのいつ頃か話してみろよ。
15の頃ですが、早すぎるということはありません。それまで鍛錬を積んできたのですから、能力的に問題はありませんでした。
Well, excuse me then for thinking you're in your fucking late 20s.
で、その時からそんな格好をしてたわけか。なるほど。23年もやってりゃ固くもなるよな。
Yeah, that makes sense. You know what she's wearing is this masterpiece seasoned by years of service.
何を聞いていたのですか、あなたは。キャリアは8年と言いましたが。
そりゃ鎧を着込んでた年数だろ。俺が言ってんのはあんたの不器用さ戦記ですよ。
Yeah.
たく、人間の平均的な幼年期が10年経ってんなら、あんたはすでに33歳だっての。生まれた時点でもう大人だったんだから、足して30の大台オーバーじゃねえか。
Yeah.
今の俺より一回り上なんてさすがに。なんだ、みそじ近いだろうって俺の直感当たってんじゃん。
Wait, yeah, hold on, wait a minute. With that kind of thinking, I was kind of right. Wait a minute. And nod gruffly. I think she's fed up with me from the bottom of her heart. She just stands there without saying a word.
休憩はここまでです。町に戻って調査を再開しましょう。
Oh, brother.
はいよ。今まで通り後ろ向きに頑張るとしますか。
Hooray! Let's feel like we just want to die instead. Yippee! Walk ahead of Bazette.
あなた、私をバカにしているでしょ。
Sure am.
あ？だってバカだろあんた。
True. We're not half bad in terms of balance. A brat to stop being a kid, an idiot that threw away being a child from the start.
あれ？おい、マスター。
Bazette stops dead in her tracks. Doesn't move an inch. Maybe she found something.
なんだよ。何か見つけたのかマスター。
I approach her while scratching my head. Ah.
どうかしています。
Well.
悔しいけど、あなたの言う通りです。アンリマユ、私はバカだ。そうストレートに言われると、さすがにごまかしきれません。
She said with a natural tone of voice.
何？人に言われたことなかったんだ。
Damn.
はい。あなたのように面と向かって言う人間は、私の周りにはいなかった。
I can't believe the greatest therapy session you're ever having right now is with all the evils in the world. That's your greatest therapy session so far. A talk with the embodiment of all the world's evil is your greatest therapy session. Fucking amazing. This woman has absolutely no luck. Plenty of good men that would say that much. She just didn't have that much luck to meet any. Yeah, I mean, wholesome, and then Agamotto said some weird, some freak shit, but other than that, yeah.
知らなかった。 誰かに弱さを指摘されるということは、自分を認めてもらうということなのですね。
Damn.
少々頭にきましたが、少し気が楽になりました。
Damn, that's so sweet. What the fuck?
へえ、あなたの前ではこれぐらいの力の抜きようがちょうどいい。私だけ気を張っていては割が合いませんからね。
This sentence is starring too long. This kind of sight is rare among the scene that I will eventually grow tired of. This is probably the only time it'll happen anyway.
では、行きましょう、アンリマユ。次は信徒の工場地帯です。
了解、マスター。それと、名前を呼ぶならアンリって呼べよ。長いだろ、それじゃ。
アンリもアンリマユも変わりませんが、あなたが短縮してほしいというのならアンリと略しますが、あまりにも平凡で私はどうかと思います。よくある名前で英霊としてはふさわしくない。
変なこと気にするんだな。
Real.
あはそうか、そりゃ気にするか。マスターの名前は普通じゃねえもんな。
True.
いっそ俺と逆ならよかった。ってどっちも男の名前だったか。
I suppose. Yeah, Henry, and so on are bland names. But the downright cute when compared to the one my master's been saddled with. The name Bazet's very ugly. Rather sharpish, you could say, but lacking in femininity.
アンリマユ、人の名前は人生だと言ったはずです。それを笑い物にする以上、覚悟があってのことでしょうね。
いいえ、ないです。そんな覚悟もマスターの名前への文句なんじゃないですよ。
No, ma'am, sorry.
よろしい。今後、この話題は禁止とします。
Uh-huh. So with that said, return to the city of the Holy Grail. That patrol is, well, fun in a way. I tell a little now why someone might continue on this for days and days. Just understanding it doesn't mean that I share the sentiment, though. I will continue forever as long as she wishes it to. Whom that I am contracted to is unconsciously trying to make this battle go on longer. Continuous repetition without end. Nevertheless, the radiance will one day disappear. If the form remains, the cooler is getting duller. The color is getting duller. Why is it cooler? I don't know why. No matter how bright, something that has already been seen before does not have the radiance of birth. Just like a solar eclipse. Blackened, never to shine again. Act like an idiot. Think about whose wish this was won't change a thing. Next, Endless. That was quite nice. Back to the usual. Yeah. Whoa! Whoa! Oh. Whoa! Whoa! That was very nice. Yeah, I guess we'll start this one. And leave it there. I don't know, man. I don't know. You tell me, Shiro. I don't know. The shrine will relax. Hold on. Let me see what this wallpaper we got first. Hold on. We'll go to the shrine in a second. What's this new one we unlocked? Is it this one? Must be. That's cool. That's nice. Or is it this one, actually? That's so cool. Is that Takuchi? Yeah. Yeah, it's got it. Alright. I think it's that one. Alright, what's the shrine thing, bro?
清めたまえと申すことを、きこしめせと、かしこみかしこみ申す。遠坂神社へようこそ。それでは当神社の正式な参拝方法を教えるわね。神様に失礼のないよう身を清めることは大切です。拝礼の作法や柏でももちろん大事が、何より大切なのはお賽銭。何はなくともお賽銭よ。
Right.
画面左下に現在の所持金が表示されています。この所持金を使っておみくじと絵馬が買えます。おみくじは1回につき100円。運勢は大吉から大凶まで。くじの内容も仕事、恋愛、学業、旅行、うせ者といろいろ。結果が不満なら所持金の許す限り引き直しても OK。 あまり度が過ぎちゃうのも考えものだけど、絵馬はそれぞれ価格が異なっています。カーソルを絵馬に重ねると価格が表示されるから、所持金と相談して選ぶといいわ。絵馬には当ファンディスクで使用された立ち絵や設定画、その他いろいろな画像が描かれています。中にはかなり貴重で変わったものもあるみたい。
Okay.
そのあたりは押して知るべし。購入時のショートコメントも必見。
Alright.
購入した絵馬画像はギャラリーのアナザーメニューに登録されてじっくり鑑賞できるようになるから安心してね。
Thank you.
購入した絵馬には墨マークがつきます。再度選べば、購入時のショートコメントを見直すこともできるわ。この時には所持金は減りません。
That's great.
ゲーム開始時は絵馬は数枚しかかかってないけど、冬騎士のあちこちに出かけると徐々に増えていく仕組みになっています。いやらしい。
How indecent, bro.
絵馬は全部で38種類。気が向いたら集めてみて。
Is there no special prize or anything?
というかぜひにがっつりと我が家の家計を助けると思って。さて、肝心の所持金がなくなったらどうなるのと思った人、鋭い。
That was. What happens if I run out?
所持金は最初は500円だけど、ゲーム中で増やすこともできます。その方法は超遠坂機密。というのもあんまりなので、ボーナスヒント。
Starting 500 yen will be increased. What?
所持金を増やすにはいくつか方法があるわ。
Okay.
まずはひたすらにストーリーを進める。
Okay.
お金に関係ありそうなエピソードとかも狙いね。
Okay.
それと全く新しいサバゲーに挑戦してみたりするとか。
Uh-huh.
あと幸運に恵まれたりしても増えるかも。
Shut up, Tosaka.
所持金はその都度お知らせを表示したりせずにこっそり増えてるわ。
Alright.
気になる人は神社に日産して確認してみてね。ではこれで説明はおしまい。ご清聴ありがとう。どうぞゆっくりしていってね。
Okay.
私もいるがな。
Okay. Alright. We'll have a look, see. By Emma. 300. Okay. 100. 3. 800. 1,000. Jeez, alright. Let's get my fortune. Huh. Wish not granted. Financial prospects overcome hostile intentions. Work Plans several months ahead. Well, I did do that. I did do that actually. I did do that. Yeah, that's what I did. Hold on, let me if I have it here. Hold on. I did do it. I do have my Uma timeline for a reason. As in fact, I am planning ahead. So I did do as it tells me. I did do that. What does that say? Lonely good luck. Ah. Well, shit. Anyways, at my time. Let's get this one. Yeah. Oh.
仲良し3人組の2人、氷室かね左と三枝ゆきか右。
それぞれ新規着替え立ちへのジャージと私服か。ジャージは穂村原学園陸上部のものだな。
氷室さんの私服はアーバンシックね。姫カットにハーフウィンザーノットとは分かってらっしゃる。さすがね。密かに私がライバル視するセンスの持ち主だけはある。
三枝城には原画担当のコメントが寄せられている。
Okay.
ゆきかの家は貧乏という設定だったので、すごく地味にデザインしました。
Man. Oh, Takuchi, that's one of your favorites? Damn.
そうそう。貧乏でもいいのよ。宝石があれば。
She doesn't.
君は断頭台の杖と消えたお菓子を食べる王妃と同レベルの勘違いをしているぞ。
Yeah.
ちなみに、ユキカをこよなく愛する演出担当には大変不評でしただそうだ。
That sounds about right.
ままならないものだな。
Yeah. Man. And now let's get the big 1,000. I see.
言わずもがなの巫女装束です。ところで、セイバーにこんなに巫女服が似合うとは驚いた。和洋折衷なんて言葉以上の考えがあるわ。
Yeah.
恐れ入ります。これでも神に仕える身ですし。
バリエーションが広がって、シローも大喜び？
Yeah. Yeah.
リン、神前でそのような不謹慎な。
Amazing.
ここどこだと思い？泣く子も立てまつる遠坂神社。まずは自分に正直にならないと、バイト代代わりの巫女服もあげません。
Damn.
いや、それは。足元の可愛いライダーとサクラは
これは、ドクがなんとなく描いたポンチ絵を、原画担当がゴミ箱から拾ってきたのよ。
Huh?
これらの出番はおろか、市街を爆走したり、天津さえ委員会を結成したりする展開はないから。
Man, they look so good though.
ファンディスクとは魔物のような場所ですね。
They are, yeah. Yeah, they're fucking amazing. 200, 200, 300. Oh, let's get this one. Oh.
牧寺楓。彼女には原画担当の端的な評価が寄せられている。ある意味、ヒロイン。
Yeah.
演出担当のこれよと言ったら、フォローは牧寺楓でできていた。と言っても過言ではないわ。
What? So we got Hala Ataraxia thanks to Makidera.
一時は牧寺禁止令が出たくらいだし、踊る大牧寺取り物帳。
The fuck?
それにしても、100円のエマというのはひどくはないか？
Yes, but it's funny. Yes, Archer, but it's funny. 800. Get this one. I see.
さて、キャスターだな。原画担当は表情差分がやたら多くて苦労しましたとのこと。
She does. She has a lot of expressions, and I like that. But she has a lot.
確かに本編とのギャップが極端に出たわね。
Mm-hmm.
比率で言うとツンデレレレレレレレレレレピキぐらい？
ピキか。
Twitch, you say?
ピキよ。
Twitch? Twitch? Hmm. Yeah, we'll get one of these and that'll be it. Wow! Cool! Wait! I see that. I saw that thing! Do not fucking bring it back.
右下のチューリップ棒が気になる。
正体を知って言っているだろう。そんな帽子があったとして被るのか？
結構私より似合う人に譲る。
Mm-hmm. Twitch TV? Maybe. Alright, before I leave it, let's draw my fortune one more time, because it can't get any worse, right? Surely. Litigation? What? What does litigation mean? Journey bad. Employment, reward for hard work. Good luck. The result of a lawsuit? Oh. You're being sued, by the way? Ah, I see. Well, I'll take it. I'm winning, so. Anyway. What's gonna do for this time, chat? What's in here? Extra. This has the other gallery stuff, right? Yeah, this has all the plaque. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You fucking that thing. All right. Let me. Boop. Let's get to it this time, chat. What a great episode. What a great one. Great content this time, honestly. Really good content. That Angamani scene was great. What was that? Original OP and a remastered one? Are you set? Check out you want to? But you adamantly screamed at me to not look it up though when we first saw it. So I've just been avoiding look it up. Oh. Not watch it. Wait, so you want me to find the openings in the game, but not watch them? Am I getting that right? You can watch them, okay. So I can watch them. But don't look it up because there might be spoilers, I'm guessing, which is fair. If I looked them up, there might be spoilers, that's fair. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But alright! Big stretch gonna do a chat. Ugh, god damn. We've been going pretty long now for like, the past bit. Looking at the timeline, yeah, man, fucking 3 hours, 3 hours 26, 3 hours 11, 3 hours 8, and now 3 hours 30? Jeez. I haven't done multiple 3-hour long streams in a minute. Damn. This is starting to feel like old Tsukihime days. Man. 3 hours a peak, it is. This is starting to feel like the old Tsukihime remake days. And it was so long ago now. But alright, chat. I hope you all enjoyed, which, I mean, hey, I think we all did. Have a good day, evening, or night, wherever you are in the whole wide world. And hope to enjoy the same time, same place, next time. Until then, chat. Bye. Goodbye. I'm waving at you. Bye.